Is the D-Day, the long-awaited grand finale is today. It's between Exodus and of course Kawral. Kawral formed by more than 5 communities, and they're playing against one of the longest-serving teams in this community. Exodus established in 1987. They have trophies in their trophy cabin. It has been more than 8 years, close to a decade without a trophy. In summary, they're in a trophy drought. They have centered 6 finals, lost both. But of course, on paper, they are ahead of Kawral, to be precise. They met with Kawral in 2 semi-finals, and they were victorious. They emerged victorious against Kawral FC, to be precise. Kawral formed in 2023, and here they are, their first ever final, to be precise. Right now, if you can go through the first goal post at the home of football, Kerewan, Samba, Sira, that is of course Balde, one of the finest referees in this region, Central River region, Lower Fuladu, to be precise. Balde is now at the highest echelon when it comes to refereeing, to be precise, and he's helping the community in ruling this. We will surely take you through what's happening also on the far side, where the Council of Elders will be of course seated there, the dignitaries, football lovers, home and abroad, supporters without borders, supporters beyond borders, and home and abroad, to be precise, who will also be watching via LSTV1. This is just a pre-summary of what is about to unfold today. We will go to the 2 camps to take you through. That is the Exodus camp. Right now the players are camped, and we will surely hear from them the preparedness, and we will travel to Kawral. It's not far, it's a strong throw, but then what needs to be done will surely be done and dusted today, because according to the committee, they don't want a replay. They want the game to start at 4 p.m. and they want to, of course, sell to the dust in the 90 minutes or via the lottery. With me is the legendary IPRO in Mr. Mudulamin Fati. Of course, he's fully called Big Mo. He will join us shortly to take us through. But we will just take a short walk where banners are already painted on the wall, the fence of the home of football. On my far right is, of course, our fallen hero, the legendary Modulamin Sanyang, one time working for, of course, Star TV, to be precise. Well, Lamin lost his life a few months ago, but then his soul will continue to rest in peace. But then the committee have been continuing supporting Lamin on and off the pitch, to be precise. And this banner defines how supportive Kerewan Samba Sira sport is under the chairmanship of Mr. Fafanin, to be precise. And then on the next to that banner is Honorable Jibimbalo. They call him the Fuladum Mansa, to be precise, and they also giving the devil its due. Manam Nyunge Fenarbi Oramambi, and you give credit where credit is due, to be precise. Honorable Jibimbalo supported this committee in the quest of hooking ActionAid the Gambia to sponsor this year's tournament, and this is the biggest ever, the finest ever tournament that is hosted in the home of football. You got it? This is the big man behind the scenes, and finally is in front of the scenes, to be precise. Big Mo, just take us through his Lamin Fati, the IPRO of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports. It has been a marathon of a tournament. 24 teams came. They saw what they couldn't conquer. We are down to the final wire, to the last dance of this tournament. It's between the host Exodus against Kawral. Take us through. How was the journey like in summary?
Thank you, Saleh Jallo. Greeting each and everyone. But first and foremost, I think I have to thank ActionAid International Gambia, who spent over $533,000 to this tournament. 24 teams joined from Kombo Farato to Jalokunda Sierra North. So Exodus make it to the final. The third time in a row, 2023 they were the finalists. They lose to St. Thomas. Another final, 2024 they lose to Flakunda, and they have another final today against Kawral. Kawral has never beaten Exodus. The 2 semi-final Kawral play against Exodus 2023 and 2024. They lose both semi-finals to Exodus. So I think something has to happen today. Kawral has to beat Exodus for the first time, or Exodus has to win final. They have to win their first trophy in 10 years.
The first trophy in 10 years, or Kawral to win the first ever trophy in the history of their books and Kerewan Samba Sira tournament, or precise. But just in summary in Mandinka, ActionAid la Makoero Ketanyadi, and Honorable Jibimbalo la Makoero Fanang.
abaraka bake a misalo be konto na kote comme nga fanya mi rek ñing ko be koma wala antel ka to kanal he is the mastermind behind all this thing ate honorable jimbalo atel mun tella nin diminta dron atel mun bor follow place tamul follow so ntata la na dando ka ya tata ActionAid international gambia ay mit atata je dal si wili keme lulu anin dal si wil tan sabanin saba soto nanje ana nadi Kerewan Samba Sira sport committee la pour nga tanga du newtano kundo team woni nane kafuta nyoma ka bala bo nyoto ke ka bu kombo fara to kanake fo jallo kunda Sira not wo kono Exodus le nata qualify kata final ñu la final saba ñawti mi lo ñokan wade final saba kono serun ko e final play lusta sentamase bute serun e final play jal fulakunda fana e bute bi bina final play ni Kawral ne ma Exodus bute Kawral serun ko Exodus le bute semi final serun Exodus le bute semi final Exodus sanji tan man ko po win so sa en cooking the bije Kawral be win Exodus for the first time and for the first time ye ko po si Kerewan Samba Sira o Exodus ko po win na sanji tan ko po killing.
There's a lot to this story, but the summary is the goal net is in white, the goalposts are painted in white, and of course the lines are painted or are ruled in white as well. So probably it is all white day for Exodus or all white day for Kawral. So Sira, where Team Kawral will be camping today ahead of the final, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the route heading to Sira. Well, they hardly camp in one community in this tournament. It's like every community have a turn when it comes to their camping before a match day, to be precise, or on a match day. Seeing the motorbikes. Well, of course, you'll have a lot today because there is a big parking space at the home of football Kerewan Samba Sira. Well, this route will take you to Sira. Of course, this is all in Lower Fuladu. Remember, it is married with 75 villages from Sare Samba Simali to Sankule Kunda, to be precise. That is, of course, under the National Assembly member of Lower Fuladin, Honorable Jibimbalo. Just a reminder, this is the ActionAid sponsor, the Kerewan Samba Sira 2025. A maiden sponsorship package coming from the Council of Elders, ActionAid the Gambia, to also the support of Honorable Jibimbalo, together with Mr. Fati alias Big Mo, his fondly call. He's of course the IPRO of Kerewan Samba Sira Sport. Well, it's indeed a memorable day, a historic day, seeing the old men. And of course, we will solely engage the country director of LSTV, Parlamin Fati. Just a quick one. We came here yesterday, and here we are going to Sira to meet the camping team, that is Kawral. And of course, Pafati, just take us to, how do you feel your first trip to Lower Fuladu to cover a final or to cover grassroots football, to be precise?
Saliu, I definitely can't wait to get this started. Arrived here yesterday in the evening, and then the reception is just fantastic. And then we were received, with double arms by the organizing committee of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee, and then we cannot even explain all what we have been given here. So I think from the very first hours of this special day, Saturday, that is the very day of the final or the grand final between Kawral and Exodus. Of course, this is Kawral against Exodus, and so far what we have seen, Saliu, we are expecting a massive turnout, but also football at its highest, because looking at the number of people that we have seen in the community of Kerewan Samba Sira alone is just magnificent. And then you look around the communities that are the satellite communities to Kerewan Samba Sira, everybody here is just prepared for this final. They can't just wait to get down to the Kerewan Samba Sira football field to witness this grand final. As you rightly mentioned, it's going to be a memorable day and then a historic day, not only in the community of Kerewan Samba Sira, but also the area which is CRR, to be precise.
Well, it's just less than 30 minutes from Kerewan Samba Sira to Sira, to be precise. So it simply means that this is a big final. It is more of like a rivalry. Well, Kawral, as per the records, they are yet to defeat Exodus in a tournament. And Exodus have considered only one goal in this year's tournament. But Kawral have also scored more goals than also any other team Their striker in C, alias Chris, is the leading goal scorer right now, and he plays for Kawral, to be precise. When you look at the pitches around here, this is community football at the highest order. It is summer October in Kerewan, Samba, Sira. What is it for Ibrahim? Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently in Sare Babu, the interior part of Lower Fuller, to be precise. Well, this is the home of the top scorer, the leading goal scorer in this year's tournament, and that is, of course, Kebasi, alias Chris, to be precise. And this is Sare Babu, and the executive's compound is here, and that is him, already prepared ahead of the big day, to be precise. Well, we will soon reach Sare Yauti, and of course we will surely take you through, but the route is quite different to that of Combo. This is grassroots football at the highest order via LSTV1. We thank ActionAid, the Gambia, and Kerewan, Samba, Sira, Honorable J.P. Balo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just a stone throw to Sare Yauti. Those, of course, compounds you're seeing over there, that is Sare Yauti for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, and this is the camping ground of Kawral. We did mention about Kawral is being formed by more than 5 communities, but today is Sare Yauti's day to host the finalists in their maiden final in the history books of Kerewan Samba Sira sport. Tournament or grassroots football have been, alive and well in Kerewan Samba Sira for more than a decade, close to 15 years, probably more than that, the Council of Elders will tell you. But of course, Exodus, as mentioned earlier on, formed in 1986. Currently, they have went on to a trophy drought for more than 9 years, close to a decade now. But Kawral have never won a trophy. In fact, they have never centered a final before today in the history books of Kerewan Samba Sira sport. Mbokk yi ñu ngi fi ci Sare Yauti, dëkk bi di ñi di Kawral di campé tey diggante ñoom ak ñi di Exodus. Game bi moo war a xewee fële ca home football Kerewan Samba Sira, to be precise. Kii di Big Mo IPRO moo nekk driver bi di ànd ak ñun si dëkk bi ni dugg nañ ci, te gis ngeen taxi bagas bale fu sori dafa mel ni si ron mango bi la gay nekk di campé. Whatsoever the case, whether they're camping under the tree or of course around the compound here in Sare Yauti, we will surely meet them. And of course on our far right, here they are, and of course it is absolutely inside the compound and under a mango tree. And this is Sare Yauti for you, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go with the finalists. Usmani will take us through, and that is, look at the banner. It reads Kawral FC, Kawral manager and computer. You can battle with the keyboards, but in 90 minutes will take its toll as well. And these are the players of Kawral who are camped today ahead of the big day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally at Sare Yauti, to be precise, where everything started for, of course, the finalists of this edition, that is Kawral FC. Once again, I am Sali Ujalo. Of course, I did mention where everything started, forming 2023, and finally we are with them. More than 5 communities came together en route to success, and glory is what they are speaking right now, and they're speaking one language. Maybe I say it in Mandinka, Katudam for Walla Fukerendeng in Fula, to be precise. But in all said and done, today is the D-Day where the dust will be settled. And with me is the Council of Elders, the Secretary General is with me, the coach is with me, and of course one of the community elders. And many will tell you this community is the center of Kawral, to be precise. But Kawral is in Fula. You can Google it if you want to know the meaning, probably, or the Secretary General will slowly take us through. We have the leading goal scorer in Kawral, to be precise. His hometown is Sare Babu, is where we passed. You saw that footage, is to be precise. But with me is Momodu Esba, just to, of course, have a short chit chat with him. Esba, the Secretary General of Kawral, take us through the journey in summary. How was it like? And today, the look on your face, you look 15, like you're happy.
Yes, that's very true. It is a day that ought to be celebrated because going in this tournament for the past 2 years, we always stop at semi-final for the past 2 consecutive years and it get eliminated by the same team at the semi-final. So this year, seeing yourself in the final, that means there is an improvement from the past 2 years and this year. So
you have been trying, knocking the doors, asking questions to center a final. This is your first ever final in the history books of Kerewan, Samba, Sira. They have been, of course, organizing tournament for the past 10 years, close to 15 years now. But in summary, in Fula, what does this mean to you, or in Mandinka?
Yes, tundo ko hunde maunde kom what goal center final ngol do ngol ko hunde maunde sabuna dubi di ado yaha dula goto hitande fo ko dula goto woni ko hadata yaha semi final wade da knockout. So this year sa yettima final ko nyalande dandanta ko nyalande fotande jurede. So kom wona dream amen on kadi hadane yettagol final tan dream amen on yehi ha win goal trophy and inshallah men wada dum.
Well, of course, probably they appear to be the Kerewan, I don't know, because God is not from CRR or LRR or URR. God is everywhere to represent. But with me is one of the most experienced goalkeepers in this tournament. I watch him play in Jambur, but they will tell you what happens in Kampala, stays in Kampala. And let him introduce himself for us, please. Itodu.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Tomo Sajo Balade. And then almost Bejang almost for 3 good years. It's just a family to me. Come del be mo badin clean net dal. When Yajibe from the combos to the provinces is all the same. And then I'm so happy, I'm so glad, and then this team is one of my bloods.
This team is one of his bloods, or bloods to be precise. Sajo used to work here. The sister live here. Probably she is the agent of Sajo playing for Kawral to be precise. But Sajo, how is the team spirit, the preparedness ahead of the D-Day that is today against Exodus?
Was so hard for us actually, because if you see in the group stages we struggled to qualify. To be frank enough, we struggled to qualify, and then we just take it as good fate. It's football. There's nothing to be lost, and then we keep working hard, and then we say that beyond final is a failure to us, and then alhamdulillah we have already reached to the final. And
so did I understand beyond final is a failure and you have reached the final? Is that what you are looking for? It's like you already won a trophy.
Inshallah, we have already won the trophy, and then we are always glad, and then we are together, united, one nation, one family, and one umbrella. And Fulbe sa Maya and Saidia Arjana Koma Maya and Arjana. So we are going to die to reach to the heaven, inshallah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me just engage the Council of Elders. Of course, he will surely take us through in this community spirit, the team spirit, how they prepared for this journey. Fala na ba me community on kono daruri e bange o tournament e bange o final hande from Kawral to Exodus or Kerewan Samba Sira.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Misal minin jama o fof. Minen Kawral ko hunde wotere wondo. Men mbari anni fi final o men mbawa jebde trophée si Allah jabi
indema
min koy Haji Ndiaye Jidda commissaire golle Jidda siaral
ko toranta
ma jam
karungo
torasuntia
golle mo
ja min fo Kawral na jillindiri nak wona fulbe ta on don ko fo wonto do kay ko jam won yetere Allah
Kawral no jillindiri simi fami ma duwaji din kan no jillindiri ka
duwaji di ko Kawral ton jeeyi dum o wattu do minen tun ben faala duwa o men bawa jeptude coupe ko dum nyaagi Allah
kono yirda o tournament mo ActionAid wadi sponsor Kerewan Samba Sira kono yirda tournament o
kay na yaari trou tournament o kay alhamdulillah rabbil alamin Kerewan wayu organize tournament hono mabbe o wattu do siara ala burro ben wadde organize tournament.
Interesting. We will just have to have a word with the coach. He was not with us on Thursday, but finally he's with us. He's a workaholic to be precise, but the coach is with us. Kindly introduce yourself, please.
Alhamdulillah. My name is Tijan Jallo. I'm the head coach of Kawral. Yeah.
Tijan, how prepared is your side?
Yeah, we are preparing for this final. Yes. Since the last day, the day we play our semi-final, we relax only more than 2 or 3 days. So since after those days, we have been preparing for this final. We are fully prepared. So the boys are ready.
The boys are ready, and is this one of the match balls won by Chris? I don't know, but probably he will tell you it's one of them. I don't know, but I don't know where the money is as well. But Chris will surely take us through. He's the leading goal scorer of the state tournament. Chris, is this one of the balls from you?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kebasi. I'm from Sarababu.
Keba, mfala yotameng bangi polarek. O ball boki mo ball jidi winda Kerewan Samba Sira.
Yeah, o ball boki en.
So kunta ki mwada hana ko timo jonda bolo.
Yeah, I give the ball to the team because kambe woni support them. So anani ya come like me wa have the leading scorer by the combination of the team. Me dangoro I cannot do that.
A message from the captain of Exodus. Suso.
Yeah. Yeah, Yanguba is my boy since childhood. We went to the same school. Me and Jangina school go to. So Yanguba know me very well. Mo andika me andimo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will of course close this chapter with of course the Secretary General to take us through the team spirit as well, the message coming from the supporters, the Council of Elders, the fans, and of course what the players have been discussing before the D-Day, because we have less than few hours to where we will surely settle the dust between Exodus and Kawral.
Well, it's not much to say, like and then for the Andiko Wonitonko, player the spirit is just a winning mentality. Always Kojong mo connect Mwandanda, he is very good in motivation, te mo wadi hard working no better. Always go minta player jima korek. Whatever the team, regardless of ko player humbo wonton wala ko player humbo wonitong, regardless of the caliber of the players, respect the team, but you will win them. At the end of the day, and results goes in our favor. Gilame foot your mentality, we are doing well. So me well to me in the fans leading all other spectators there. Me what be asone come peace will reign from our side, and at the end of the day we will get them what they want. We will deliver up to expectation.
Viewers, are you seeing the eyes of the goalkeeper? I'm not seeing it. Probably it's going to be a black day for Exodus, I don't know. But probably it's going to be a bright day for Exodus, I don't know. But what surely happen, what will happen will surely happen at the field today, at the home of football. That is, of course, Exodus welcomed their rivals, probably in 90 minutes. But then they're united with family, to be precise. There is family tie. Even behind the camp where the players are seated, you see those beautiful sisters out there. They are all praying and hoping that their prayers will surely reach heaven. There are a lot of camera operators behind the scenes, including our camera operator, that is Usman of LSTV. But we will surely close the chapter at the home of football, Kerewan Samba Sira. It is the maiden and mega ActionAid sponsored Kerewan Samba Sira. More than $500,000 or close to $500,000 that is spent in this year's tournament. But the winner will pocket home $75,000. Runner up $50,000. Yesterday FC Toro, of course, we in the third place, and they will be going home with $25,000. There is no loser, and of course we will surely close the chapter. Thank you, viewers out there. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're still watching LSTV. We just left Sare Yotu, and we are now in Kerewan, the host of this most talked about final. And of course we are heading to the base that is of Exodus. That is a camp. We will surely hear from the players and of course the officials together with the Council of Elders, the preparedness ahead of the final touches. We have less than 5 hours to go in this grand finale, and this is Kerewan Samba Sira for you. And just a stone throw, you can just look at that building on your far left is where Exodus is camped, and the boys are already out waiting for the LSTV crew for them to have their say ahead of the D-Day. This is more than just 90 minutes. This is a class of titans, a battle for supremacy that is loaded, ladies and gentlemen. Just stay tuned. We will surely take you through. Well, established in 1987, I stand to be corrected. That is, of course, Exodus. These are the heroes that they call, they will surely guide them to glory. And today, the 25th of October, is a day to be remembered in the history books of Kerewan as Samba Sira. In the history books of Lobo Fuladu from Sare Samba, Simalito Sankole Kunda, under the, of course, National Assembly member of Honorable Jibin Balo. But then Kerewan Samba Sira, they have been decorated and married to a statement or a mantra of the home of football. ActionAid, the Gambia, came to their aid, to be precise, and of course supported the Council of Elders in the quest of promoting community football. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Salih Jalo, and this is LSTV1, Usman behind the camera. We will surely take you through. We were, of course, at Sare Yoto, to be precise. We heard from the officials and the players, the goalkeeper, their preparedness ahead of these final touches. But the bottom line is a day where the dust will be settled, where we will separate the boys from the men. There's a trophy drought in Exodus. They have played many finals than any other team in the history books of Kerewan Samba Sira. Centered more than 5 finals, but they lost both. They met with Kawral in 2 semi-finals and they were victorious. And this final in the history books, on the bookmaker stories, Exodus are the favorites, but the 90 minutes will surely tell a story, and the streets will surely tell their great-grandchildren that we were there via LSTV and Capital FM to cover this smart watering final. With me is, of course, Suso, the team captain, of course, of Exodus, one of the longest-serving players of Exodus. He won a trophy at a very young age with Exodus, but since then, it has been a decade now, and they will tell you this is going to be the end of that trophy drought. Suso, welcome back. We had a chit chat with you via Brikamaba Community Radio. But take us through the preparedness of these boys, Exodus, as you are the captain. But the look on your face, you are happy, you are smiling.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Thank God. My team is well prepared, and then we are very ready about this final. So it's been a long time, and we never win trophy for over 10 years ago. And but this year we are well prepared because since the beginning of the tournament, we are still unbeaten, and then we won all our games with more goals with my teammates. So and then this year we have 100% sure that we're gonna win this trophy, inshallah. And then my teammates are really well prepared, and everybody's ready to do this job as team collectively, and then we are physically ready and mentally ready. Inshallah, we will make our people proud this year, inshallah.
Physically, mentally, they are ready. Hearing from the SG at the studio, he said spiritually Kawral is ready. I don't know what kind of spiritual is that. But then, just to be precise, Usman will take us to, you look at the faces of the players. Right now, the look on their faces is like they are hungry for glory. The only one that is smiling right now is the captain, because he deserves to smile, to give those moral booster, to give that determination and belief to the likes of me, of course, one of the finest players. And of course, he's also a coach of an academy in Kungujangitaya. Of course, he has been with Wabanjul in his playing days. But he was in tears when they lost to Fulla Bantan last season. But this probably is going to be the one that they are going to amend and wipe the tears of sorrow and give them the tears of course, of happiness and of course success in the heart and the mind of the faithfuls of Kerewan Samba Sira. Even the IPRO, to tell you the truth, many are praying in silence, and probably their prayers will reach heaven. But then just to take you through, the president, probably just from the masjid, if you look at his dress, and they're still praying for glory. He's the president, and he will take us to in the national language, probably Mandinka. Kebama Itodima.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Maudo Sawane, the club president of Exodus.
Maudo Sawane is the club president of Exodus. Exodus formed in 1987. It is older than all these players here. I stand to be corrected, but probably Suso will tell you, we were there, Salih, we were there. But then, Mr. President, mold somebody Allah preparation of Ketanyadi in Timo Exodus.
Alhamdulillah, be mo be kontonna be tentula na preparation o abitaka nyamale nak inshallah na play alin jigitela ba ke bilen group stage na ila first game ya win fo ita da final stage adon be jikira inshallah ni na wo kay na team captain to yala kata club fenko to yala to dum na coach la to yala inshallah ni ala son dabi be content na inshallah mo sonta wala dani ala sonta content no be
ni ala sonta they will be happy and probably their prayers have reached heaven, to be precise. Ladies and gentlemen, Exodus only conceded one goal in this tournament and they are unbeaten on their route to the final. Kawral have never been a difficult side for them, but the last time they met, they settled the dust via the lottery, to be precise. We will just take a short break and we will engage, of course, his fully called, of course, Mbai the Pundit. He's the IPRO of Exodus, to be precise. He's also working on the Kerewan sports, to be precise. Of course, one day, if his famous name, one day your preparedness, I know I caught you off camera, to be precise, but the preparedness of Exodus, take us through, probably in Mandinka or in Fula. If I told you can summarize it in Manjaga, I'll be very pleased.
Yes, Salif, coming out for Nyami, like the team captain said,
why you lost your voice? Why?
Yes, because I've been, jumping from one place to another and then being on the ground and working on some other things. So basically, just coming out for Nyami, like the team captain said yesterday at the radio, then we are ready. We know what this day means for us, you understand? So whether it's going to take us what today at the field, the players know it's a do or die thing today. So they are going to ensure that the trophy is lifted in this in this village today, to ensure that it is another day, and then that would replace all the sad moments that we had in the past 3-4 years, wherein we faced the finals but we could not make it up. So all I can tell you is that the team have definitely prepared very well, from the players side, the management side, even the villagers. As you could see these days, it has been like, is Toposki here. Everybody is coming out day in, day out. So we are optimistic, and inshallah that we are going to win. I have no doubt, inshallah, we are going to win.
They believe in God, and that is a round of applause from the boys, because the IPRO, the mouthpiece, together with, of course, Lamin Fati, have already voiced or echoed their, of course, belief and optimism ahead of the grand finale. Today is the D-Day, and this is going to be in the history books. I will allow the captain to speak on behalf of the coach, because we haven't seen the coach yet, because he has to, of course, coordinate somewhere else, but it's still part of the preparation. And of course, the coach is here. We will surely link with the coach, that is, of course, Karim Jalo, ahead of the final touches. Ladies and gentlemen, as if we are in a Tobaski day, the community is filled to its capacity. Sisters, supporters across borders, from, of course, the West Coast region, from Combo to rural Gambia, they are here to witness these final touches. Look at that. KJ means Karim Jalo. He's already been decorated. The only pending decoration is the trophy. To be precise, in the trophy cabin. There's a dust in the trophy cabin, and it's already wiped out. Probably the trophy will be, of course, played today, and it's going to be a trophy parade, a party all night, even going into Monday, to be precise. But Karim, he's the head coach of Exodus. Chikalama, of course, Karim, Yotumen preparation on Fiondo Ebangi Exodus out of this final.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Salu Jallo, what to do preparation of many hand of better on our chair. Because preparation of any what to do many solely go do. Kwanda come wire. So Holwadi Hika, Menfaladung at the back Kosarame. So Holwadi preparation of hand. Gila menen kojidi high player jidi e fo beni pari hande
coach adani ke hanki
bidana because mo wada danade because mo dami hunde gondanda ko teddi ko ne do horam ko maɗum jippo ɗum si jippaki am wada danade. Yes,
kon no jogi da ko wiyata players
jidi kay mom ko mi jogi ko mi tabe fof ko si men naadi ko fildo rek be wada ko me wibe ko me weldo sarde weldo.
Thank you very much, coach. The message to the players: do what we ask you to do, and we will surely be happy, and the community will be happy, and everyone will be happy. It's a day to be happy in the history books of Exodus. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you. We will surely close the chapter ahead of the final touches of this final via LSTV1. Once again, I am Salih Jalo and Usman behind the camera. Thank you very much. Thank you.
community to be here in order to witness the entertaining football from them. Once again, we are saying welcome to the home of football. It is called home of football for a reason. And as we can see the preparations, so definitely there is no doubt that the name home of football really suits this ground. It is one of the best centers in the provincial Gambia. Their organizational skills are top-notch. So we will thank the committee and the entire Kerewan Samba.
Pak, laki on banget. Apa Pak?
It's okay. Yeah, two. Ladies and gentlemen, so rest in perfect peace. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, Kerewan Samba Sira football field have never disappointed us when it comes to community football. You look at this fencing, it's through the brown envelope from the gate tickets. IPRO will join me just only the referees, the officials. Because time is against us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the IPRO Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee. Party.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Kerewan, Samba, Sira, and the surrounding village. We thank you all for this coming. It's a moment of whenever I came here, I do remember Molani Sanya. The past 3 years, we were with him here, updating.
You understand, it's never easy. It's an emotional day, ladies and gentlemen. But we have to hold our emotions because we're here on a mission. We have to close the chapter today, the 25th of October to be precise. And that is why we left Combo for Kerewan to be precise. We are very emotional, but we have to tie it. And we close the chapter today. And the rest assured, you will hear the best from us today. Exodus have to break the Hudu. Kawral have to be married with a trophy. But only one trophy will cross the border. It either stays home or it crosses the border. Today, they camp in Sare, Yaudu precise. In the, of course, interior part of Fuladu, that is Kawral. Their striker is the leading goal scorer in this tournament. C is his surname. And of course, he is with 8 goals. I stand to be corrected. He pocketed 2 balls in this tournament. He pocketed $2,400 in this tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, we also thank the local sports to be precise, that is of Sira. They are here with us. And we thank everyone, the Council of Elders from the Federation, down to the last man promoting community football. But ladies and gentlemen, this fencing is done by the sport committee of Kerewan, Samba, Sira through the gate takings. They are leading. You cannot steal from them, but you can learn from them. So ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome the the officials and of course the 2 finalists. If you are set, please. And Pa Lamin Fati, the country director of LSTV, will take us through the commentary, and I will join him here on, of course, the grand finale. We thank Musa Moro Chua as well, Jai from Star TV, Miss Gambia as well, and we thank our ladies here who are ready to decorate this trophy for the champions of the land, made in October to be remembered, my brother. We now turn the officials. Well, they are the only people that are delaying this kickoff now. Jangale Ngembai, Munginono. Jikaran Dijilat, Panjijuk. Well, of course, it is less than 20 minutes, or just in 20 minutes. Balde and the team, please. When you travel to Kunkuja Mariama, they will speak Manjago to you. Aruka 20 minutes for this game to start. Time is going, and of course, back to the PRO. What can you tell us about ActionAid in Gambia?
Yeah, thank you, Salu Jallo, for ActionAid International in Gambia. I think DJ, please play my sound. DJ, please play my sound. We are committed to chat. At one print of it. Okay. Please, nice song. radio programs and policies, Papa Ocham, if you are listening. And I hope he will send my message to Ndela Faikoli to tell her ActionAid need more support. Next year we are asking for 1M, inshallah Rabbi. Give us 1M, we spend the money, we retire in full, inshallah. And Molami Sise also is the Emani officer. You are listening to me. When you report to Ndela Faikoli, tell her that home of football, Kerewan Samba Sira. More support. You see the fence, the money we get from the gate taking, this the money we fence our football field. There is no fund from anywhere, and this sport committee is one of the most transparent and most accountability sport committee in this country. Yes, we got to challenge that cyber Tisuzo.
Fafa is smiling. Yes. So it simply means that it's work in progress.
Yes. And the finance tycoon is there. I think Musa Joe is listening, and I hope he will also call Mr. Lamin Silla to tell him definitely Kerewan Samba Sira, they need more support. Alhamdulillah, we thank them very well, because this tournament, ActionAid spent more than $533,000 in this tournament. We have a capacity building in Nyamina Kudang Kakuba Hotel. We accommodate all the 24 teams, including feeding. We give them water, give them everything in this tournament every day. We played 52 matches. Today is the 53rd, the last day of the tournament. All the man of the match, we gave each and every man of the match $200 in cash prize and a certificate. If you score a hat-trick, we give you brand new ball. Yes, definitely. Salu, you can see the game has not even kicked off. At least the field is already full. So this is what we are telling people. You have to come as early as possible if you want to have a very comfortable place to sit.
Thank you very much. And Chairman as well, I call him the President of the land of Sira from the B-side. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome a hero in the making, and of course, Kerewan, take us through St. Johnny. I'm very smiling.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone here. Thank you, Mr. Saliu. What more can I say? Look at the people. Look at this joyous moment around. Everyone is smiling. What more can we say? The place is called home of football. Truly, it is home of football. And today, we expect to see beautiful football. Most talented people playing in Sira here. I have my Pico here today, the Chairman Referee Association GFFCD. I always invited him to come and see talents in Sira. But today, we are lucky. And see today, as always as we're saying, you will see a lot of talents and showcase. Thank you so much.
Clapping for you. So it's like they are happy. That is so well done.
I know they must be. If we live in football, if you see the preparation, you know that already these people are into football.
They are the international standard way. Made in Sierra. Kerewan Samba Sira. The home of football. Those who are taking in FIFA, we are doing also the FIFA way.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what we want. We can say even rural Gambia, we can at least do whatever the urban can do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kawana Sise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about time we welcome the delegates on the high table and those jolas below the table to come in front and of course do the usual introductory part any moment from now. The Fuladu man says we taught some rebel Tibi Malo. The name for Fuladu. Can we call on the delegates, please? Piero, can you facilitate that? Fafandin chairman.
Alam in party.
The Alkali is also here with us. Local sports of Sira is with us. And I am Salih Ujalo from Capital FM. And I'm married with LSTV today. Those watching abroad, this is the home of football for you. Navi moments. Nail-biting moment that is pending here. Where praise will surely reach heaven. Where others will recite the last verses of the Quran for your glory. And today, the 25th of October, the eve of another El Clasico. It is an El Clasico before another El Clasico. When you travel to Spain, they will tell you, Lamin Nyagale Yamul Nilele. But we are back in Kerewan, Samba, Sira, the home of football. The ambience, the traveling supporters of Exodus, decked out in their Asabi colors. The drums are drumming, but I only hope the drums will continue drumming until the final whistle. For now, the supporters of Kawral are trying to arrange their lines, their songs. This is quite different with Bankola Foria Julo. And we now observe the national anthem of the Gambia. And of course, Muhammad Samba is also watching, special advisor for the president of the land. And his comment sent a big signal. The youths of Kerewan, Samba, Sira are very, 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 very happy, brother. And now, we observe the national anthem. Well, it's only called Jude Bellingham. That is Muhammad Samba, the honorable. It's only called Jude Bellingham. Ladies and gentlemen, we started this tournament with 24 teams. And we are closing this tournament with Kawral and Exodus. Well, there is a scanning process going on. Captain Suso is looking at the cards of the players and their faces. Are you sure this is you? Yes, tell him. Dafa buga mu leer rek. Bugul len dem. Home of football. ActionAid the Gambia. The Peace Building Fund. I just want to thank. Yes, Chairman Fafandi. Yeah. Abaraka Bake Salih Jallo. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Mansatalla Tentula Siya Saba. Can we observe the national anthem, please? DJ, if you are set. Can we all stand up for the national anthem? DJ, please. The assignment is to work on my mic. Bankola Forea Chulo. It is over to you. Can we, hold on DJ, we want to have a silence from distance over there. The traveling supporters of Exodus. Can we observe the national anthem, please? Exodus. Exodus. Well, the spirit is high. Exodus Fans Club. Hold on for a moment. I know your prayers might reach heaven. It is over to you, DJ. rule or do you play rule? Mr. Kerewan will take us through the kickoff from ActionAid Gambia. Once again, we thank Honorable G.B. Malo. The full of Master, yes, Kerewan now. Thank you very much, Mano Jalo. The couple break of the Namamo Yalango is the Kedambi, Agenda Sport Committee, Kontani Gubati, and Kamin Bunga Samba, so Kapundina ActionAid. Karena Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee belum kono ini kita belum nonton itu untuk ActionAid bantu dalam balu jala benar belum kontona di right belum di balu ayah belum di desa itu ani ActionAid dalam balu dia menota training turnamen menata dalam Kerewan Samba Sira untuk masalah di balu itu bravo for Selabu Mansa apa kabar? Salut. Thank you, Chairman. Well, fire is sweating, and the ball is yet to be kicked. It's not for the weak. Well, I know it's not for the weak. We also thank the people from the football house. Mr. Kerewan will take us through this game. The kickoff. We thank Mr. Banda as well. Salif as well. The referee for excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, if I just come in, I just want to remind you that Exodus was born in 1987. Kawral in 2023. If you have to convert to the ages, Exodus will be running riot. But it's football for you. Now you fight tooth and nail. For health and mind and for glory. You fight tooth and nail. Sometimes you left with a message. And now for somebody. For it's community football. Well, quickly, we just want to continue this game now. Time and time, wait for no one. Exodus, just take up that mic. How ready are you, Pa? How ready are you?
Salu, I am really amazed with what I have seen here so far. It's just like coming from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, Serekunda is always, but probably the venues might be different, but the turnout here is definitely first class. I think this is one of the biggest, if not the very biggest of turnouts that I have seen in community football. So I can't just wait to start the commentary as far as this grand final is concerned.
One time the Facebook career of San Francisco in Kukuya Mayama, Nantoy left around. Thank you very much. He's my coordinator as well. He groomed me. Thank you very much. Yes, Nante. Thank you very much, Salutello. Mr. Kerewan will take us through the kickoff. Yes, Patrick Commander, take us through. We're now deployed in full of time. Thank you very much,
as part of Central Press Club, located here, I'm in Kerewan. Are you going to form a press club in Kerewan? Very well, thank you. Then they are very lucky. The players of each other. Mr. Fafachan walking majestically as if Abraham was so out or also walk majestically. Have you seen that?
No, I did not.
Have you seen that, Pa?
No, I haven't seen that anyway.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I haven't seen it too.
Anyway.
What happens in Kampala? Stays in Kampala. Local sports. Welcome to Kerewan.
Thank you very much, Salu. It's a pleasure to be here. Good evening, everyone, wherever you may be. We are here live and direct at the home of football. Kerewan, Samba, Sira, as fondly called the home of football, calls, and yes, the nation answers. Not only Sira, not only in the provincial Gambia, but the Gambia at large, the nation answers. That is how they do it, and then it's a pleasure to be here, especially having very good brothers in the media fraternity, the likes of Parliament Party, LSTV, and the crew, and then Jangaling members, Salim himself in the building. And then the council elder of the brother. Yes, I saw something today. Oh, yes. But I'm not going to say it right now. Then let's wait for. Not all be wanted. And I will not go back to Congo. Well, what is about to happen today? Football is full of miracles, and I don't want to say anything.
And I want to say something, but I cannot say it.
Then let me
tell you.
Yes, Salim.
There is going to be something big today.
Something very special.
And the final message will be Alhamdulillah. Mr. What do you go party?
Oh yes, thank you very much.
Salim, we have the reference manager here, we have the reference chairman. Put them in list.
Hello and warm welcome wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. You must welcome and welcome for the very first time live at the Kerewan Samba football field, and if you may like, give it the name the home of football, and this is of course the league final, proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid, and ActionAid the proud and official sponsors of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports, and of course it is the final, and not only the final, the great and grand final between Kawral Football Club and Exodus, and the ground is set and all set for this huge class. Kawral Football Club currently dressed in their colorful red shorts and red socks, playing from our left to right, whilst the home side Exodus dressed in white and blue shorts and blue socks, and Exodus playing from our right to left from our commentary cabin, and the home side is under the guidance of Karim Jallo, who is ably and reliably assisted by Kausu Party. On the other dugout for Kawral is the Tijan Jallo, and Tijan is ably and reliably assisted by Ajibusi, and the central referee of this crucial and lively game is Malang Jai, having the assistance of Jibril Mane, Kekuda B.I., Buba Jete, of course the match commissioner, and of course Pamudum Gum, who is serving as the match commissioner of this crucial and lively game. Just as I said, at the commentary cabin, Parliament for the Salih Jallo, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara, and the game is not only coming from the Kerewan Samba football field, but it is also coming to you live on LSTV1. Just as I said, Parliament for the Salih Jallo, and of course we have a lot of colleagues and brothers from the media fraternity, but in case you just joining us, you are reminded that we're coming to you live from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and it is the ActionAid sponsored Kerewan Samba Sira tournament final, and this is not just a final but a grand final between Kawral Football Club and Exodus, and currently it is Kawral now who tries to threaten the central defense of the home side Exodus, who are currently searching for their best trophy in the last 10 years against a side that came into this competition in 2023, but in the last two matches played between the two were all won by Exodus Football Club, and Kawral this afternoon are looking for their very first victory against Exodus Football Club, and the last two fixtures it were all wins for Exodus, and currently it's a set piece at a great and grand position. And before going deep into the commentary, a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Kawral, who are currently starting with Sadio Ba in goal, Adama Balde, Samba Balde, Omar Mbalo, Suleiman Lo Jallo, Buba Sabali, Alhaji Amadou Sey, Samba Obalde, Keba Si and Amadi Sabali completing the 11 for the away side. Kawral Football Club and Exodus the home side. Just as I said, currently dressed in white and blue shorts. Blue shorts and blue socks is starting with goal with Emmanuel Jata, Balde, Mohamed Jobate, Musa Trawale, Saja Fati, Abubakar Sane, Fakeba Suso, Lamin Sawane, Mukhtar Sane, Yankuba Suso and Omar Jaju completing the 11 and it's a set piece for the home side. And of course, we are just amazed with the level of turnout that we have seen. Cross comes in and this time around never troubled the custodian Sadio Ba. And it has been a bright and brilliant beginning, Salim Jallo, for both sides. And looking at the atmosphere, this is just first class from Kerewan Samba football field.
It's going down in history as the biggest turnout in the final in rural Gambia. Not only in Kerewan Samba Sira, but in Central River region at large, even in Upper River region. Guys, there has never been such a turnout as early as this time in the final of this magnitude of size party. But earlier, when you look at us a piece from course, the number 17 was trying to take the waters of course Kawral, but it went to a goal kick. We're expecting an end-to-end encounter here, Papati.
An end-to-end showdown, and we have seen glimpses of that in the very first moments of this crucial and crowdly final. And of course, the pro tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia. And of course, the officials of ActionAid are already with us to grace and grant this final. And already is a set piece on the far side, and it's a set piece for the away side, who are currently dressed in red and white shirts, red shorts and red socks, under the guidance of Tijan Jallo and Ajibu C as the technicians for Kawral Football Club. And currently there is a player down, and the central referee Malang Jai will first assess the player before urging the medics to come to the rescue of the player. No problems for the player, he's currently back on his feet, and it has been a lively and great beginning coming from these two sides. And the last two fixtures were semi-finals between Kawral and Exodus, and we are all wins for Exodus Football Club. And Kawral, Salio, probably might have the chance to get their very first victory over Exodus, whilst Exodus might also strengthen their advantage over Kawral Football Club. And we believe the 90 minutes will definitely give us the answers from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. But currently it is 0-0, lively and entertaining on and off the pitch. Looking at the turnout, it's just massive.
And to tell you the truth, well, others are nervous in this final.
Fans all advise if any goals enter, let nobody enter.
Others are nervous in this final, because the story that is in it.
It's a set piece, and the custodian Sadio Ba to deliver this for Kawral. Not a decent one, and Exodus picks possession in the opposition service. That's going to be a foul. Nothing given by the central referee, and it's a massive clearance, and it's going to be a tussle between the two players, and already a signal by the central referee. That's going to be a throw-in. But on the far side, there's a player currently down injured for the home side, Exodus Football Club, and the central referee will surely attend to the player before urging the medics to come to the rescue of the player. We can't confirm the name of the player yet, but he seems to be in pain. He is currently down injured. Massive turnout at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. No wonder it is called the home of football. And this is the home of football, not only in the Central River region, but probably across the length and breadth of the country. You get to the Box Family Stadium, they will tell you, of course, the turnout is massive. Serekunda, East and West, and any other respective venue in Congo. But once again, we are here in Kerewan Samba Sira, and the turnout is just magnificent, first class. Anyway, it's a decent one, quickly taken, and it is the final, proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid. And ActionAid are the proud and official sponsors of the 2025-26 Kerewan Samba Sira football tournament. Salim Jallo, you were saying something.
You are right. Of course, it is a peace building fund from ActionAid in Gambia. And that is why today, Kerewan Samba Sira, our happy to be married with ActionAid the Gambia to be size, for activista, the Gambia to be size. But just so, wow, I could be dangerous for party. Someone behind us saying
that would have been the opening goal for Kawral Football Club. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper was
was just equal to that task, and it's going to be a corner. And corner for the traveling boys from Kawral, dressed in their colorful red and white shirts, red shorts and red socks, playing from our left to right, while the home side decked out in blue and white shirts, blue shorts and blue socks, and it's a corner for the away side, who will now have the opportunity to deliver. It's a crowded penalty area. Let's see what is going to be the outcome. Floats the ball around the area, and the goalkeeper Gambul start, and orderly the central referee Malang Jai has already given the advantage to the home side.
Yes, because he suspected a first name, and it was a relief on excellence to face side, but the goalkeeper could have done better before, of course, putting that ball for a corner. But just to take you through, the council of vendors were here. Well, we have this action foul.
It's a delivery on the far side. Exodus Football Club hoping to win this after going through a lengthy period without a trophy. They are searching for their very first trophy in the last 10 years, and they are currently playing at home against Kawral Football Club. And of course, the tournament is a 24-team tournament where we had in Group A Medina Mfwali, in Group A Youngsters, Saruja and Sabu Sire in Group A, and in Group B we had Pachar, Bohol, Dankunku and Dasilame completing the list of teams in Group B. And in Group C we have Exodus, Kudang United, Nyamina Sotokoi and Bamba Kolong. And in Group D we have Sangule Kunda, Kerewan United, Jahali and Bilbao. Group E Tabanani, Yalokunda United, Santa Masa, and of course Nematulai. Group F we have cooking on the far side. It's a total between the central defenders and the forward for Exodus, and the central referee Malangjai was just there on time to give that opportunity to the traveling boys of Kawral Football Club.
Welcome, Mr. Fafaucham, Mr. Musaju, Saibatin Suso, Lamin Sise, Suleiman Sise, Amadou Rinjalo, Jere Semtiva, Seri Travale, Ahmed Mai, Arefon Chibimbalo, Musa Taminjalo, Mr. Sidi Mane, Mr. Ibrahim Sala, Mr. Musa Fati, Mr. Mohamed Saidi, Alcalo, Sambali, welcome, Sambali and Azam. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Salih Jalo. It has been a great beginning and bright start for both sides. It is Exodus now spreading that ball wide. Could they find the back of the net? And this time! And already the flag of the assistant referee is already been pointed for a goal kick. That should have been the opening goal, Salih Jalo. Unfortunately, the forward squandered that glorious opportunity. That should have been 1-0 of Exodus.
Oh, the winner was brilliant. But of course, Jaju, Omar Alias.
And that was a huge responsibility. And Omar Jaju had the glorious and the best opportunity so far. But he squandered the opportunity. And of course, it is 0-0 from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, the home of sports and the home of football to be precise. And the score is currently on change. Salih Jalo is still 0-0. But huge and glorious opportunity squandered by Exodus Football Club.
Well, they need to capitalize on such opportunities. Omar Jaju is a very experienced player. And watch him play for, of course, Miami to precise. But then that could have been the opener for Exodus in this final. But the through pass was brilliant. And you look at how Suso was hungry, the captain. But me with his weaker foot, find, of course, the back of the, side netting. And it resulted in a goal kick. But then it's a wake-up call for Kawral.
It's indeed a wake-up call, and it has been a bright start and great beginning. That was going to be a howler from the netminder. Unfortunately, he was able to have a touch. And on the far side, this is Exodus, trying to possess the ball so well. And this time, player Rasul, and the player in question is Lamin Sawane. Lamin Sawane Rasul, and the central referee Malang Jai has already given the opportunity. And Malang is ably and reliably assisted by Jibril Mane, Kekuda BI, and Buba Jete is serving as the fourth assistant referee. Pamodungom, the match commissioner, lively and entertaining from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. Another strike and Sergio Bar just there in time to clear that ball desperately.
The goalkeeper, and of course, Sergio Bar is a very experienced goalkeeper. And watch him play in, of course, Jambo. He won a final there for, is it Fulakuna, stand to be corrected. Of course, it was a replay final, but he's also one of the finest goalkeepers in the coastal side.
It's a throw in on the far side. Exodus Football Club hunting their first trophy in 10 years against a side that came to this tournament in 2023. And this time Kawral, massive clearance is going to be a chase. And it's a chase for the current leading goal scorer Kebasi, who is currently having number 9 on his back. Already the ball is up for a throw in for Kawral Football Club, who are dressed in white and red. Kawral currently having a lot of communities coming together to form this team, hoping to get the trophy for the very first time against a side that got the better of them in the last 2 years, and both victories were in the semi-finals. It is Exodus now in their own house, spreading it wide. Team captain, not a decent one, and it's going to be another chase. And ball being cleared decently by a Kawral Football Club, and Kawral and Exodus Football Club are all hoping to clinch this trophy, and the winner of this crucial and great final will pocket home $75,000, and the runner-up will go home with $50,000. And already third place is Toro Football Club. Sadio Ba rose the highest and gathered that ball with ease. And Sadio Ba, the netminder. Adama Ba is one of the players starting for Kawral Football Club. Samba Balde, Omar Bayo, Suleiman Lo, Buba Sabali, Alhaji Amadou Si, Samba Obalde, Keba Sidil, current leading goal scorer with 8 goals, and Amadou Sedi, or Adama Sedi, rather number 11, completing the 11. And of course, Tijan Jallo is the head coach, ably and reliably assisted by Ajibusi, Karim Jallo and Kausu Fati on the technical area for the home side Exodus. And already the flag is already up against the center forward and 18 for Exodus Football Club, who is already being penalized by the flag of the assistant referee. Just as I said, the central referee is Malang Chai. Jibril Mane is one of the assistants. Kekuda Bi, Buba Jete, the 4th assistant referee, and Pamodungom is serving as the match commissioner. Approaching the 15th minute of this crucial and lively game, and the score is still unchanged.
Was that the moment for Omar Chaju? Is that Ali in the first 10 minutes? Many will tell you yes, that could have been the breakthrough. But since then, this game has been 11-0 here at the home of football, Pamfati. And Rebel is also watching with us.
It's another opportunity, but not a decent one. And team captain just gathered that ball with ease on the far side for Kawral. Massive turnout. In case you're just monitoring this game live on LSTV1, you are reminded that at the cabin is Parliament Fadi. This time around, another opportunity. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Is that going to be the breakthrough opportunity for Exodus Football Club? And Sadio Ba was just there in time to gather that ball, but this time is an easy one, Salih.
Well, Exodus need to be very careful. These kind of opportunities, you don't need to squander them on this fateful day. If not, you might be found wanting. And that is Kawral on the counter.
It's Kawral on the counter, and already is a clearance massive. Exodus getting that ball down. Combination between the two players. Another opportunity, switching the play from the right to the left. And this time is the team captain for Exodus. And Yankuba Suso around the edge of the 18. Trying to cause some problem. Dribble pass one, looking for more. Another opportunity. And the team captain just there in time. Who is just there in time to gather that ball and also clears that ball massively. In case you're just joining us, it is all coming to you live. And it is live from the Kerewan Samba football field. Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And the game is live on LSTV1 at the commentary cabin Parliament Fadi, Salih Jala. And of course, we are joined by a lot of colleagues coming to you live from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And if you may like, give it the name, the home of football. And of course, it is the home of football in the Central River region. And I have seen great talent in this contest. Salih, if I am a scout today, I can boldly tell you that I have a player already in mind that I will definitely scout. But also, I believe we also have some teams that might be watching. They can contact me. I'll give them the contacts for a player or two that they can definitely scout from Sira.
So are you telling me you're already a scout in Kerewan Samba Sira?
And Salih, you will just be surprised. Team will start calling me. Immediately after this game, they will contact me to say, Pa, which of the player are you even talking about? Definitely, the level of talent that I have seen in this final is definitely first class. So I believe we're going to have a great and grand final between Exodus and Kawral Football Club. So far, so good. And approaching halftime, Salih, the score is still barren. I am just trying to imagine what is going to be the atmosphere if we should have a goal here in this first period.
It is going to be electric, to be precise. And you cannot control the crowd not to marry the pitch if there is a goal that they want to celebrate. And you look at it to some stoppers in this Forza, the 17 minutes of the Forza. The Forza bar has been the busiest for the goalkeeper of Exodus is currently on a holiday.
Thank you very much.
much, Saliu Jallo, and special and massive thanks to the proud and official sponsors of this football competition, ActionAid, the Gambia. They are not only here, but they are here to support football at its best. And special thanks to the entire management and staff of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee under the dynamic and able leadership of Chairman Funding Tampa, who is having the Vice Chairman Adam Ambalo, Secretary General Abdullah Kaman Sise, IPRO Lamin Fati, Treasurer Fatum Balo, Assistant Treasurer Seni Suso, Field Manager Adam Asao, or Adam Ajaura, the Assistant Field Manager Lamin Fande, Odito Mohamed Chawale, advisors we having Lamin Mane, Mohamed Sedi, Abdullah Krubali, and Ibrahim Fati. And of course, it has been a great and brilliant tournament as far as this great and grand tournament is concerned. And it is Kawral on the far side, trying to unlock the defense of the home side. Cross comes in, and this time into the gloves of the netminder, and the goalkeeper is Emmanuel Jata. Jata Emmanuel is in goal for Exodus. It's going to be another chase for Exodus. Can they find the back of the net in the first period, or they're going to wait in the second half to find the back of the net in this crucial and lively game? And in this game, we have to get a winner in regulation, or post-match shootout will definitely give us the winner. This is not Brikama or anywhere in Congo, but this is Kerewan Samba Sira, the home of football. If we don't have a winner in regulation, fat, post-match shootout will give us the decider, Sally.
Yes, absolutely, Pa. But look at the turnout, Pa. This is amazing. The last final, they have scored huge, but this one will be bigger than the last final, in which, of course, Fulakunda were grand champions. They didn't get explosive. But of course, on this day, Pa, anything can happen. But when you look at the turnout, it's just amazing, and we thank, of course, the delegation from Honorable Jipimbalo, Honorable Musu Drame, Honorable Ramatulai Pa, and Alaji Joe. They are also here with us. We will also take you through. You have Mr. Sidi Mane, referees manager is with us. Ibrahim Asala, referees chairman. Tafa Danso, fitness instructor. Salifu Balde, fitness instructor as well. You have Bakari Balde, technical instructor. Musambalo, assessor. You have, of course, the referees. Of course, Supa did mention that. Malan is the center referee. And it's on side against the Kawral. A team formed by more than 5 communities, speaking one language, and that is Katudampo.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jallo. Interesting and lively from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, a 24-team tournament. And now we are only left with 2 teams, and these 2 teams are Kawral Football Club and Exodus. We will definitely get you their route to the final, and already the flag of the assistant referee is already up. And of course, up against Kawral Football Club.
At that moment, Exodus were solely and wholly relying on the flag to save them.
And they were solely and wholly relying on the flag. And of course, the flag of the assistant referee is already up, and the score is still unchanged. Exodus nil, Kawral nil is the current score. Exodus! What a strike! And that should have been the opener, Saliu Jallo. Unfortunately, Kawral survived, and the score is still barren.
Fakeba Suso there, not Fakeba, excuse me. It is the number 17. And that could have been another thunderbolt of a goal, but it went inches away from the goal net. A wake-up call once again. But it's the first of their moment that they're not capitalizing upon.
They have numerous goal-scoring opportunities, and I believe they should have been 1 or 2-0 up, and already the flag of the assistant referee up against Exodus Football Club, who continue to search and continue to search, but currently squandered the glorious opportunities that came their way. And already it is a nail-biting one, nail-biting beginning between the away and home side. Kawral, of course, just as Saliu rightly mentioned, we have a lot of communities that came together to form this, and we will definitely give you some of the names of those communities that came together to form this team in the name of Kawral Football Club. And Kawral, just as we said, is dressed in their colorful red and white shirts, red shorts and red socks, under the guidance of Tijan Jallo as head coach. Ajibushi is his assistant on the technical area for the home side, around the area, and the goalkeeper just there in time, and the custodian for the home side, Exodus, is Emmanuel Jota, and Emmanuel just there in time to gather that ball with ease. Nabi moment, a decent one. Dribble first one looking for more. It is Kawral on the attack now. Can they find the back of the net? Spreading it wide on the far side. And the flag of the assistant referee once again up. And once again up against Kawral this time.
And guess what? In the Exodus supporters that are celebrating the flag.
What a moment. What a showdown. And what a showdown between these two is going to be an end-to-end contest between Exodus and Kawral Football Club, who is definitely going home with the $75,000 and who is also pocketing home the $25,000, and already the $25,000 is already decided, but the $50,000 and $75,000 is currently at stake. Is it Kawral or Exodus? You talk to their fans, they will tell you we are going for the $75,000. But one thing is for sure, and one thing is for sure, one between these two will go home with the 75, and the other who didn't want to go with the 50 but will definitely go with the 50. Is it going to be Kawral or Exodus remains the biggest question.
That is $1 million question, but just to break the news once again, even the democracy section will be decorated through Honorable Jimmy Malo. They will be awarded and they will be celebrated, but it's a piece for Exodus 5. It's over to you. Omar Jaju behind the ball, and he is me.
Omar Jaju 10 behind the ball. Giant will assemble, floats that decent one. That's of course a disappointing one coming from Omar Jaju. And time is of course running out, and running out for both sides as far as the first period is concerned. We have seen fantastic and a great beginning between Exodus and Kawral Football Club, and we have already played 24 minutes unofficial as the central referee Malang Jai and his crew with the official timing, and the referee is Malang Jai, ably and reliably assisted by Jibril Mane, Kekuda BI, fourth referee Buba Jete, and Pamodungam is of course serving as the match commissioner of this crucial and lively final, proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia. And we are currently coming to you live from the Kerewan Samba football field. Not only live from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, but it's of course live on LSTV1 at the cabin, Parliament Party, Saliu Jalo and a lot of other colleagues in the media fraternity, and behind camera operations for LSTV1 is Osman Kamara. And special thanks to all those monitoring this game live on LSTV1 on either Facebook or YouTube. If you are at the Kerewan Samba football field, a click of the button will definitely get you to this very football field where you can watch the game at your comfort zone. Being on your bed, driving in a vehicle, you will have the opportunity to watch these young lads from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field.
That was a beautiful touch from the captain Yankuba Suso, one of the longest serving players of Exodus.
One of the longest serving players. Exodus, of course, a team established in 1987, and of course established in 1987 and currently searching their first buried trophy in the last 10 years. And of course they played in the last 3 finals, played in Kerewan Samba Sira. Of course they never had the chance to win any of that. And currently the central referee is now urging for the ball to be given, and already the ball is back, and that's going to be a corner on the far side. Corner for Kawral Football Club.
That is the second corner for Kawral, and Exodus are yet to register one.
It's a corner for Kawral Football Club. Crowded penalty area, decently executed. It's going to be an opportunity for the traveling boys of Kawral Football Club. Cross comes in, a strong header. Partly done, and it is Exodus in their own half, hoping to snatch this very important trophy for the very first time in 10 years. And of course they played in the last 3 finals in 2023-24. Got beaten by St. Thomas Football Club by 2-0 before losing to Fulakunda by 1-0 in the 2024-25 edition. And of course we are in 2025-26, and of course it is the grand and great final, and this time around against Kawral Football Club. Will they be able to win it after going in search in the last 10 years, or is it going to be another defeat for Exodus Football Club? Their fans will tell you, this time around we are winning it. But anyway, final whistle will definitely give us the result at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and it is either going to be in regulation or post-match shootout will decide the winner. Currently it is 0-0 between Exodus and Kawral Football Club. From the goalkeeper into the gloves of the opposite goalkeeper, Sajo Bar. The netminder Sajo Bar played his club football for Tujereng United in the 3rd division last year, and reports are now suggesting that Sajo Bar is currently training with a team in the 2nd tier. We will definitely confirm that to you. Anyway, on the far side is a throw in and throw into Kawral Football Club, and both sides are walking off their socks in getting a goal goal before lemon time. Will they be able to get it? Remains the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. In Group A, just as we said earlier, we have Medina Mfali, Youngstars Saruja and Sabu Sire. Pachari in Group B, Bohol, Dankunko and Dasilame in Group B. Group C, this is where we have the finalists Exodus, Kudang United, Nyamina Sotokoi and Bamba Kolong. In Group D, Sankule Kunda, Kerewan United, Jahali and Bilbao. Group E, Tabanani, Jallo Kunda United, Sentamas and Nematulai. And in the final group, Kufing, Fulakunda, Toro FC, JJB and Kawral are not the finalists. We will get you the rundown of the round of 16, the quarter-final and of course the semi-final. And here we are in the final. And this tournament is proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia, and the winner is pocketing home $75,000, the runner of $50,000, and there is third place. This is definitely unusual, Sally.
Absolutely, but what a throw there from the player of Kawral to the side. But they talked about ActionAid. That comes through the peace building front and through activists in the Gambia as well. So thank you, the Gambia. It's over to you.
We have to commend ActionAid the Gambia, and we also have to give a very big tap on the shoulder of the sports committee. Honorable GB Mbalo has been a fantastic figure in making sure football is in full swing in his region. There we go. It's a set piece on the far side, lively and entertaining on and off the pitch, and we have a massive turnout. Massive turnout. You get to the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, they will always tell you it is definitely massive at the theater. And once again, an opportunity for Exodus Football Club, not a decent control from the center forward. An easy time for the netminder Sergio Bar. And Sergio wouldn't be in any hurry. If they can't get a goal, they wouldn't want to concede. Exodus nil, and of course Kawral nil. In the round of 16, we will surely get you the list of teams that book their places in the round of 16, either by automatic position on the flag of the assistant referee is already up, but already the goalkeeper is equal to that task. In Group A, we have Medina Mfali leading the chart before heading to the round of 16, and second, Youngstars FC.
Exodus need to be very careful with their defense line. They have seen a very quick and fast forward of Kawral in this first half.
They have to be very much careful. Both sides are trying to be as cautious as possible, and they are trying to do as much as they could to find the back of the net. Once again, the home side Exodus trying to unlock the defense, switching the play from the left to the right. Decent one from the team captain, another fantastic defensive work from the central defender and number 4, who also doubles as the team captain, Adam Abalde. And there is already a player currently down injured for the home side. And Exodus will be hoping to win this in front of hundreds or thousands of their home supporters, whilst Kawral will definitely want to get this trophy and get the trophy away from Kerewan Samba Sira. March with the trophy along the streets of all the communities in Kawral if they are able to snatch it. But the supporters of Exodus wouldn't want to hear that. They will definitely want to say, our land, our trophy. Anyway, it is still 0-0 from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and it is of course live on LSTV, just as I said at the commentary cabin. Lamin Fati, Salio Jallo, and of course joined by a lot of older colleagues around the center circle. It is Exodus on the attack, trying to get the ball forward. That's not a decent one. Another opportunity. Launches the ball forward for the center forward to control. And this time is an opportunity for the boys in red and white. Red and white shorts, red shorts and red socks. Central referee Malang Jai has already given the opportunity. And Salio, I can tell you, Malang is one of the finest and young referees in this region. When we went to Bansang, I think he was the very referee that officiated that semi-final. And once again, we met here in this crucial and great final. And of course, in terms of selection of referees, most of the time, best of referees are selected to play great matches. So once again, Malang is being selected by the Regional Football Association, that is Sira Football Referees Association. And we believe he is one of the fantastic and young referees in this region.
Well, we had a chit chat with Palme me yesterday at the Brikama radio, and indeed made mention of when it comes to the selection of the chosen one in this final. They are going for the best, and that is from the grassroots of the side, and that is Malam for you. Also watching in one of the finals in Charing as well. He's just a top notch. Of course, a promising referee in Central River region to be side. But then we engage local sports. You take on the first 32 minutes of this first half.
Thank you very much, Salu, and thank you very much, Parliament. Just like you have stated, we are live here at the home of football, Kerewan, Samba, Sira, in the lower West District, in the Central River region of the Gambia. Actually, Exodus, a home team that has been in a trophy drought for almost a decade, trying to book one this time around. But then Kawral, who just came about 2 years ago, also witnessing the final for the first time, wants to go home with the silverware. So it's something interesting. But then one thing in football is if you don't capitalize on your chances, you are actually punished when your opponents have scored. So it's all over to you, Parliament. Fati, it could go either way at this time.
It could go either ways, and it's going to be either Kawral or Exodus Football Club, and already time ticking on fast. Sergio Badi, custodian, timely, and it's a corner. And central referee Malangjai has already pointed for a corner, and corner to the home side. And Exodus is a team based in Kerewan, Samba, while Kawral is a combination of a lot of communities. We will surely get you a list of communities, and among the list we have Sare Babu, Sare Yote, Sare Futa, Sare Yoro, and the list continues. But currently we're going to have a focus on that corner. On the far side is Omar Jaju. Omar floats that ball forward. This time it's a glancing head and never trouble the custodian Sergio Ba in goal for Kawral Football Club. And in case you're just joining us, you are reminded that we still coming to you live from the Kerewan Samba football field, and if you may like, give it the name, the home of football in Central River region.
Thank you very much. Just a short communique, we also acknowledge the presence of the former captain of Exodus, Karim Jalwe, close friend for the Honorable, that is Honorable Jimmy Bali, is here with us. And a message coming from the Honorable member, it's going to be a set of jerseys to be given to Madinam Valley, Wali Kunda, and both side Brikamapa. And $35,000 is cash will be given to the committee of the junior tournament. And that is, of course, Ibrahim Mai is the chairman of the junior tournament, and they will receive $35,000 from the Honorable Member, Honorable Jimmy Balo, in this junior tournament as well.
That's a decent one, and on spot. Let's wait and see what's going to be the decision of the central referee Malangjai. That seems to be retaliation. Anyway, the central referee Jai Malang will now call on the two players. And the players in question is Alaji Amadou C and of course Lamin Sawane. And currently is a discussion between the two players, and of course the two players and the central referee Malangjai seemingly has given his final warning to the team players. The center forward and the midfielder. It's a set piece for Kawral, dressed in their colorful red and white socks, red socks and red socks. Team captain floats that around the area of Exodus Football Club, decently headed out. Another opportunity for Kawral, and this time wouldn't trouble the custodian as the goalkeeper Emmanuel Jata watch that ball roll out for a goal kick. Lively and entertaining first period, and this game could go either way, either Kawral or Exodus. And one thing is for sure, it has to be in regulation, or post-match shootout will decide the winner. And of course, these two sides advance to the round of 16. Advance to the round of 16 in this year's tourney. And of course, Kawral Football Club advanced as best losers, whilst Exodus Football Club became the first team to advance to the round of 16 as far as this tournament is concerned. Won two of their first matches in the group stages. Is going to be an opportunity, and Kawral on some defensive options, getting that ball down, and it's a throw in for the home side Exodus Football Club, who are hoping to win their first trophy in the last decade. A throw-in, dressed in blue and white. Central referee Malang Jai has already given the opportunity. Already 2 balls on the pitch. And both sides picking a spot in the round of 16. Exodus advancing after qualifying from their group, whilst Kawral Football Club advance as best losers. It has been a difficult group stages for Kawral Football Club before reaching the round of 16. And of course, Kawral in this year's Kerewan Samba Sira football tournament played 6 matches, scored 13 goals, conceded 7 goals, and currently having Kebasi as the leading goal scorer with 8 goals. Whilst Exodus Football Club played 6 matches, scored 12 goals, conceded only once, and Exodus are still unbeaten as far as the competition is concerned. Is this going to be an entire season unbeaten for Exodus Football Club, or they're going to take their first very defeat in the hands of Kawral Football Club, Salim?
That is $1 million question for. But of course, you look at how determined they are. That is Exodus. Many will tell you, this is the moment to, of course, bring back glory, to bring back the trophy in that trophy cabin, and of course, to break that hoodoo, that trophy drought, that even a 5-year-old boy have never celebrated, or a 7-year-old boy is yet to celebrate victory from Exodus. And that is me! A chance for Exodus! Over Jajo! Press the deadlock! You cannot stop them! This is community football! You can never, ever stop them from celebrating their first ever goal in a final by fighting me! It's super confident!
What a way to describe this! What a moment at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and look at the celebration, and the celebration is just massive. We can't describe this. And Omar Jaju number 10 broke the deadlock, and the champions, and of course the home side have just taken the lead, and they are currently on the driving seat. Exodus Football Club currently on the driving seat. Will they be able to hold on? And if they are able to hold on, it's going to be an opportunity, and they're going to win the trophy for the very first time in the last 10 years. And currently the team lead by a goal to nil, and Omar Jaju is currently with the goal, and Omar's lone goal is the current difference. And any moment from now, Salif Jallo, probably the central referee will end the proceedings as far as the first half is concerned. And if the game should start, the first half should end like this, it's going to be Exodus Football Club going back into the dressing room with their noses in front, and Omar Jaju with the only goal so far.
For 40, the true pass from Abubakar Sanyang, Miss Umar Jaju, lonely inside that penalty box, and Jaju Ali Yasmi hits the back of the net with his best foot, that is the left foot. And can they defend now this goal? Can this goal lead them to glory? They have conceded only 1 goal in the entirety of this tournament, Parvati. Now the $1 million question is, can this goal guide them to glory?
The $1 million question at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. What a moment, what a moment, and what a moment from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field.
But early on, they asked us to announce supporters not to celebrate inside the pitch. But you can never, ever stop them, even in China. It is community football, and they will be married to the pitch, whether they take it or they leave it.
It's a great moment and great atmosphere at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And it is currently the home side Exodus Football Club on the driving seat. And Omar Jaju's goal is the current difference. And Omar broke the deadlock to get the team on the driving seat, and they just need to hold on. If they are able to hold on, it's going to be massive celebration, and they're going to go home with a giant trophy and whooping $75,000 proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia. And kudos to the sports committee of Kerewan Samba Sira under the dynamic and able leadership of Founding Damfa. The atmosphere is just electric. The supporters of Kerewan Samba Sira are currently over the moon. They can't just believe what their eyes are currently seeing. What a moment from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And the moment is all coming to you live, and live from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and of course live on LSTV at the commentary cabin. Parliament Party. Saliu Jallo behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. What a moment. environment. Incredible and of course a lively afternoon. On the far side, the central referee has already signaled something. And the central referee, just as we said earlier, is Malangjai, ably and reliably assisted by Jibril Mane. Kekuda B.I. Buba Jete is the first assistant referee. And Pamodung Gum is the match commissioner. The boys dressed in blue and white, currently on the driving seat, hoping to clean this trophy after 10 years in waiting. On the far, it's going to be another opportunity. Kawral getting that ball off the area. It is once again, and there goes the final whistle. And halftime at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and halftime between Kawral Football Club and Exodus. This is where we're going to wrap it up. And of course, we will hand the mic to Salif Jallo for some reactions.
Please, you are all to stay where you are. Please stay where you are. Thank you very much, Pafati. Quickly, there is a promising talent in refereeing in Central River region. The kid is called Malafi Party, and that party person will be awarded something today. But quickly, Piaro, we just go through the awards quickly.
The father was an Exodus player.
Well, I was told Baji's father was an Exodus player. Is this a month for Exodus? I don't know. I am sitting on the fence. I saw the eyes of Star TV celebrating from the distance. Can we quickly go through the awards? Honorable Chibimala and Co. We have 15 minutes to do this. Piaro Fati. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching LSTV live in Kerewan Samba Sira. There is a goal made in heaven for Exodus, and the goal poacher is Umar Jajo. May his name will be written and remembered in the history books, into the folklore of course, Exodus books. You see how the referees are escorted. Hello. Are you watching how the referees are escorted?
Honorable Jumala is going to do some justice. I think it's on
Well, quickly.
This is my guy. They have a final. No, you have a match. This is my guy. Next week. After I play that guy,
okay, hold on, DJ Ansu, hold on. Thank you, Ansu, the best in town. Well, we just want, can you come this side? Let us do the awards, please. Can you come this side? Let us do the awarding quickly.
I'm going to see the fans and come.
Professor Jallo is with us. Well, quickly, Piaro, can we award, please? The award is quickly. Can we bring the referee here, please? Hey! Kill him. All right, enough of that. We will continue. Here, of course, other awards as well. Piaro Fati. Piaro. Look at the ambience, Usman. Can you view that, please? It is alive and well. This is just top notch. We love this. The faithfuls of Kawral are singing and dancing. Likewise, Exodus. Pondabi Munge Kena. Usman, I hope you're getting this live. We welcome Mr. Patrick. Ambience at the highest order. Oh boy, we are loving this. Thank you, the faithfuls of Kawral. That is Kawral for you and for all 7 communities. Ambience at the highest Sota. MashaAllah. There is a final in, of course. There is a final in the Brikamaning Sports Committee Alaji Pora Manjang Memorial Tournament 2025. Rising Stars will rise to the occasion against Saruja, or Rising Stars of Saruja will take on Al Kausara of Brikamaba, a team from Brikamaba Plain.
That's why last time I
Well, I went to Brikamaba. I was married to Tiagas.
So I don't know if we talk about I am the IBI. What is it?
All right. Brikamanding's final is on the first. Banson's league final between Angal Futa and of course Tokas is on the first as well. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the home of football. Welcome to the home of football. DJ Asu, please. Usman, get me that. The ambience from Exodus. They're introducing themselves as well. And guess what the message? They came with the message, the mantra, Buterote Paila. Probably this is their moment. And now we are only waiting on the Kerewan Sport Committee for the award. And if the game, that is Cristiano for you, Manaus, Usman, that is CR7 Zambians over there. He's everywhere. And Pafati was like, come on, the fair keepers. He's everywhere. CR7 at the highest order. Ambience on and off the pitch. Well, even the Honorable cannot do this. Oh yes, beautiful football. CR7 Nisukotol Bukanya Motinya Kairamo Nisukotol Bukanya Motinya. And of course Musa Moro Chuara, they are the winners in the third place, FC Toro of JJP. And of course Mr. Fati, if the awards are not out, we will go in the commentary and you cannot stop it. 24 communities will be awarded certificates today. What a turnout. Where's Mr. Patrick Omendi? Well, what a turnout. Yes, teacher and Sheikh, please come and join me. Yes, Mr. Pat. Mr. Pat, yes. The only thing that I do not like in you is you supporting Manchester since childhood. Namtoy, Jamusa, leave Manchester and I will take you to the land of hope.
Salio, since I knew football, I've been supporting United. I remain United.
All right, they remain united. But then, football is united here in Kerewan, Samba, Sira. Are you surprised? Your first time coming here, all the way from Combo for sound.
Very much surprised. I've been hearing you promoting Kerewan Samba Sira, and thanks be to God this year I'm posted to this area. So that's why when I heard you talking about this grand final, I said by God's grace I have to be here.
You served 30 years or more than that in that school, Kumbuya Mariama. You lifted the pattern of journalism at the highest order. And today you are here. What can you tell us about community football, Mr. Pat?
Well, community football is very, very interesting. Look at the fan ambience. I could remember last time when we met in Banyakan, my neighboring village, it was very colorful. So community football is more interesting than urban football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Manaus, Usman, just give me that ambience. Listen to the sound of the drum. Just listen to the sound of the drum. Well, they're asking for Honorable Jibimbalo, and I told them go this side. And you know why they're asking? Don't ask me why they are asking. Hello, community football. Well, part is gone. But of course, gentlemen, how do you see this game? Just quickly, introduce yourself once again in front of camera.
Yeah, my name is Enza Keita from Saruja, a native of Saruja. We were in touch last year as I was the Secretary General of Saruja's committee. I had so many interviews with you. Yeah, this game, alhamdulillah, the situation right now is electrifying.
Thank you. Thank you, the man from Saruja. This is the welcoming remarks of the host, the supporters of course, Exodus. I just want to hear them what they are saying. I just want to hear them. But they are sending a signal. Probably Exodus are. We'll leave it at that. It only happens in Kerewan, Samba, Sira. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, Fafa Cham, Usman, just give me Fafa Cham on the camera. Quickly, he's from ActionAid, the Gambia, and they are the Council of Elders. Mr. Fafa Cham, welcome to the home of football. How glad or happy are you today? The look on your face, you're smiling, Mr. Cham.
It's hard to say how glad I am because I just don't have a word to describe it. But just to tell you, I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely glad to see this very big ambience, of course, funded by ActionAid through the UNPBF funded project called the YPI.
Well, you heard from the IPRO, Mr. Fatih Lamin, asking, still begging from ActionAid through Activist Study Gambia to help complete the field project. And I saw you smiling. Is that the answer to that question that yes, you will continue supporting? And it's a long marriage between ActionAid the Gambia, Activist Study Gambia, through the peace building. with, of course, Kerewan Samba Sira?
Of course, we had him well. We're going to convey the message to the director and the rest of the SMT.
Conveying the message, Fafa Cham, and convincing, of course, the Council of Elders is two different stories. No, are you going to convince them?
I'm definitely going to put a weight to it because I am very impressed. I can see that, the Kerewan Samba Sira committee, if they are supported, they can, improve football in rural Gambia. So I'm definitely not only going to talk, but also try to do as much as possible to convince my director and the rest of the SMT to support the team.
Yes, Fafa Cham, take us through once again the unity that you are calling for, grassroots development through sports. Have you achieved that? Community development?
Absolutely. I think we are moving towards that. If you look at the ambience today, what that signifies is, you are bringing youths all over the region. You are bringing youths over, and the more interactive the youths are, the better they know each other, and the better they know each other, that is the likelihood to keep peace. And of course, you will understand that we are here today because there is peace. So that peace needs to be nurtured and promoted. So we are calling on and sundry to promote that and imitate what the Kerewan Samba Sira Youth Development Association are doing. Promote, of course, peace through sports. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cham. Mr. Saiba, I just want to engage you a surprise one, please. Yes, your boss have spoken, but they are yet to speak for me. Can you kindly tell us how happy you are from ActionAid Gambia?
Actually, I'm very happy today because it's been a long journey, and this is what we have always been yearning for, promoting promoting peace through sports. Yeah. So we are very happy to associate with Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee.
Thank you, manager, and of course, we thank Musa Morochwar as well. Pafati is over to you because I warned them. If the game is on, we cannot stop the commentary. It's over to you, Pa. We are about to start this game.
Picking it from where we left it. Hello, good evening from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And we are about to kick off the second and final half. The second and final half from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. Just as I said, of course, it's also live on LSTV at the Cabin Parliament Party. Salut Jallo. And behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. And we have played the entire first period. And the first half ended. Kawral nil, Exodus 1, and Exodus relied on Omar Jajo to get their noses in front, and the home side are currently enjoying this slender advantage. 1-0 is the score from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and we have another massive second half for Kawral to get the equalizer, or else they will surrender the giant trophy and the whooping cash prize of $75,000 to Exodus Football Club, who proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia, and the winner of this crucial and lively game will go home with a giant trophy and $75,000. Whilst runner-up will pocket home $50,000, and already Toro FC JJB will bag $25,000 as a start place, and that is definitely unusual. Any moment from now, Central referee Malangjai will surely get the ball rolling, and currently the home side Exodus Football Club, dressed in white and blue, playing from our left to right, whilst Kawral Football Club in red and white will be kicking from our right to left. As I said, the central referee is Malangjai, ably and reliably assisted by Jibril Mane. Kekuta Biai, Buba Jete, the fourth assistant referee, and Pamodungom will serve, and of course serving as the fourth assistant referee. And it's going to be another fantastic second half, either for Exodus to hold on or get the second goal, whilst Kawral Football Club will be hoping to get an equalizer and either push this game to post my shootout or get the second to win the game in regulation. And currently huge task and the biggest task currently lying on the shoulders of the head coach Tijan Jallo and his assistant Ajibusi is to get an equalizer, whilst Karim Jallo and Kausu Fati will now be working on what I repeat is to either hold on to this 1-0 advantage or get the second. And it's going to be an entire week of celebrations in Kunkujang or in Kerewan, Samba, Sira. Anyway, we cannot describe the level of preparedness for Kerewan, Samba, Sira. It is already few moments into the second and final half between Exodus Football Club and Kawral. And Kawral, just as we said, is currently playing from our right to left, whilst Exodus playing from our left to right. It is Kawral on the attack, not for too long. Exodus regain possession. Omar Jaju, the goal scorer, and Jaju Omar dribble past one, still looking for options. Omar Jaju is one of the fantastic players for Exodus Football Club, and he has already got his name on the score sheet, and his goal is the current difference between the two. Will the team be able to hold on, or they going to get the second goal remains the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. Fakeba Basuso this time. Another fantastic line. Time to have his way out. Caught out short by Kawral Football Club, who relied on the left back, and of course the left back was just there in time to get that ball decently. And currently Saliu, the leading goal scorer, is currently struggling, and he really struggled in the entire first half, and he is currently on 8 goals, and seemingly he is going to go home with the leading goal scorer chart. But currently his side is already trailing by a goal to nil against Exodus. It's around the edge. The leading goal scorer decently cleared by Exodus Football Club. Lively and entertaining first half, and also the second period with a massive turnout at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. It is the 24-team tournament, proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia. And of course it's a corner. Kawral hoping to get an equalizer. Will they be able to get it? Of course it's the biggest ambition and question. And currently Exodus having key of their players behind the ball. What is going to be the outcome? And already there is a player, and the player knew he is in an offside position, and any movement will surely get the flag of the assistant referee up on the far side. And Kawral up against Exodus Football Club. They were all in their respective groups because booking a place in the round of 16. Exodus advanced as group winners, whilst Kawral Football Club came to the round of 16 as best losers. And of course in Group A we have Medina Mfali advancing alongside Young Stars. Group B, Pachar and Bohol advance. In Group C we had Exodus Football Club and Nyamina Sotokoi. And in Group B, Sankule Kunda and Jahali advance, whilst Kerewan United advance as best losers. Group E, Tabanani advance as group winners. Second place Santa Mas, and we have no best losers in that group. Group F, Kufing advance as best losers, Fulakunda advance as group winners, and of course Toro JJB advance as second place. And of course Kawral, playing in the final, have also advanced to the round of 16 as best losers. In the round of 16 it ended Medina Mfali nil, Nyamina Sotokoi 2, Exodus 1, Young Stars nil, Santa Mas nil, Bohol nil, Santa Mas nil, Bohol nil, and Santa Mas advance on post my shootout. Dankunko 3, Kawral 5, and Kawral advance to the quarterfinal. Tabanani 1, Pachar 1, and Pachar advance on post my shootout. Kerewan United 1, Kufing 1, and Toro nil, Jahali nil, of course Fulakunda nil, Sankule Kunda nil, and Sankule Kunda advance to the quarterfinal. And in the quarterfinal it ended Exodus 3, Pachar nil, Bohol 1, Nyamina Sotokoi 2, Kawral 4, Sankule Kunda 2. Toro FC nil, Kerewan nil, and of course Toro advanced. And in the semi-final, it was Exodus 2, Toro FC nil, Kawral nil, Sotokoi nil, and Kawral advanced on post my shootout to book a spot in the final, great and grand final, and now facing against the home side of Exodus Football Club, who are hoping to clinch this trophy after a decade in waiting. And currently there is a player currently down injured, and the central referee Malang Jai has already given the green light for the medics to come to his rescue. What a turnout at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. What a turnout. This is definitely first class. I was not here in the previous final, and the report that I got was the turnout was just electric. And once again, this football field never disappointed and never disappointed this evening. Once again, we have seen a massive turnout that could be described as a great and grand final. And once again, Saliu, I think spot on from those that use the name on this football field as the home of football. And once again, I am going to reiterate that Kerewan Samba Sira is of course home of football in Central River region. Currently there is a discussion, and already a player down on the far side. The central referee has already waived for a substitution. It's going to be double substitution for the side that is currently trailing by 2 goals to nil. A goal to nil rather, I beg your pardon. Not 2 goals to nil, but a goal to nil. Boy, it's in my phone. It's a set piece, another decently headed out by Kawral Football Club, who will try to launch in another attack. Kawral on the attack, strike comes in, partly blocking there by the defenders of Exodus Football Club, who are trying to hold on to this 1-0 advantage, spreading it wide, and the team captain or center forward will chase what fantastic defensive options from the central defender, and currently that seems to, or the player in question seems to be in pain as the ball is being cleared desperately by the central defenders of Kawral Football Club. And we have already seen 2 players introduced and 2 tired legs taking off by Kawral Football Club. Saliu Jalo, Kawral will definitely be hoping to get an equalizer, or else they will surrender maximum points, giant trophy, and whooping $75,000 in cash to the home side of Exodus Football Club, who are currently on trophy search and trophy hunt for the past 10 years. Will they be able to clinch it? Remains the biggest question and ambition. And of course, you watching this game live on LSTV1. If you can get it to the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, a click of the button will get you to this football field. You can either watch this game live on LSTV1 on Facebook or on our YouTube channel on LSTV1. You will have the opportunity to watch this game live. And special thanks to all those monitoring this game live on LSTV1. Parliament Party, Saliu Jalo, and Osman Kamara behind camera operations, and Mohamed Balde and Suleiman Jalo are the latest players introduced. Mohamed Balde and Suleiman Jalo introduced by Kawral Football Club, who are currently in search for an equalizer. And already we have seen the substitution or the taking of Alaji Amadou C and Adama Saidi. And currently lively on and off the pitch. Saliu Jalo, I believe a goal in this contest will definitely change the dynamics. A goal for Exodus probably might win the contest, and a goal for Kawral will definitely get this game to another level.
But you're right, a goal for Exodus might be a game over for Kawral. But a goal for Kawral is going to be game on and back to life here at the Kerewan Samba Sira football. What you heard from the Council of Elders, ActionAid the Gambia, how pleased they are and how supportive they are and how supportive they will be after this final, because they want peace in each and every community, and that peace is well centered today in the home of football. If you look at this turnout, if this ground is turned to a mini stadium, then we will pocket close to 1 million in this ground when it comes to promoting the grassroots football. And Kerewan Samba Sira has been one of the most transparent sport committee in Central River region to be said. We also welcome Mr. Usman Keita, the president of Sira Football Association, to Princess. Welcome, Mr. President, to the home of football and to the land of talent, the land of the full and romance, Honorable Jimmy Mano.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. Special thanks to every dignitary. And Ibrahim Mumbai is currently receiving the cash for the junior tournament, I believe.
35,000, thank you, Honorable Jimmy Malo. Ibrahim is smiling. He's having 2 smiles right now. Explode is leading. And of course, he's receiving 35. Explode from Omar Tatu. Team captain, full trial on the far side. Kawral sends a long one. To no man's land. The defender is not in a hurry. Likewise, Jata. If he speaks Manjago, I will tell him. It's over to you, Pam.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. Interesting and lively. From the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and the home side Exodus wouldn't be in any hurry, as the custodian Edward Jata isn't in any hurry, as his side is currently leading by a goal to nil, courtesy of Omar Jaju's solo goal around the center circle. Kawral will try to break, and Exodus now. Ball been chested down by the team captain Yankuba Suso, spreading it down on the far side. Is an opportunity. Lamin Sawana getting it down for another run on the left side of the attack. This time glancing header. Inches over the crossbar. That should have been the second goal. Unfortunately, sailed over the crossbar. And of course, a relief for Kawral Football Club, who are currently down. And down by a goal to nil. And currently, it is 1-0 in favor of Exodus. And Omar Jaju will surely be the hero of this crucial and lively final. If this game should end like this, and Exodus will surely pocket home $75,000 in cash prize, a giant trophy around the center circle once again. Not for too long. Kawral regain possession. Currently down by a goal to nil. And the central referee Malang Jai has already given the opportunity. An opportunity to the boys in red and white collars, who are currently down by a goal to nil against Exodus.
But you look at the way Exodus is playing, that will not help them. That will not help them. Because they know they are playing what is a very dangerous scoreline. And the game plan is not the one that we saw in the first half when it comes to Exodus officers. But Kawral are determined, and they still believe as far there is time, they can change that as in the believer. And it's a header! A chance for Jata! He's there to the rescue! You know, I said this, Bapati. They need to be very careful when it comes to set pieces from Kawral. And also, not having that game management in themselves. They have scored the first ever goal in a final. They might, of course, be the grand champion. But how to defend it to the last whistle is what matters right now for Exodus. But Kawral, they will tell you, miracles happen in football.
It's another attack for the home side. Strikes comes in, and this time would in trouble the custodian Sergio Ba in goal. And Kawral in this crucial and lively final started the game with Sergio Ba in goal, Adama Balde, Samba Balde, Omar Mbalo, Suleiman Lo, Buba Sabali, Alaji Amadou Sihi, who is already taking off, Samba O Balde, Kebasi, and of course Adama Sedi is also taking up and being replaced by Mohamed Balde and Suleiman Jalo. Exodus started the contest with Emmanuel Jata in goal. Jata Balde, Mohamed Jobate, Musa Tawale, Saja Fati, Abubakar Sanyang, Fakeba Suso, Lamin Sawane, Mukhtar Sane, Yankuba Suso, and Omar Jaju, completing the list of players. And the team is under the guidance of head coach Karim Jalo. Kausu Fati is his assistant, Tijan Jalo and Ajibusi. Of course, on the technical area for Kawral Football Club, Malang Jai, ably and reliably assisted by Jibril Mane, Kekuda Biai, Buba Jete serving as the fourth assistant referee, and Pamodungom as the match commissioner. Greatly and lively atmosphere at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and special thanks to the entire management of ActionAid the Gambia, but massive tap on the shoulder of the entire management and staff of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee under the able and dynamic leadership of Funding Damfa as president, and of course around the area. An opportunity for Kawral, trying to get an equalizer. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down, and already the flag of the assistant referee is already up, and in the entire supporters of Kawral are patiently waiting for that equalizer.
That was a good build-up, absolutely, from the training ground. And anytime Kawral attacks, it is always on a nervy moment for Nyais and Cole watching. Probably they are sitting on an egg. It is not for the weak part.
It is definitely not for the weak, and of course, it's a great and grand atmosphere. What a showdown, what a moment, and what an atmosphere from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And if you may like it, give it the name Home of Football. And Omar Jaju, the goal scorer, trying to hold on to that attack. Another opportunity for Exodus, calling in for an opportunity, never given by the central referee. And it's going to be another attack on the far side. And the center forward, trying to loop the ball over the goalkeeper. And once again, Sergio Bar to the rescue. And that would have been the second goal. Unfortunately for the netminder, Bar Sergio just there in time to gather that ball. Once again, it's another attack on the far side for the home side, who are already leading by a goal to nil, still starting for the second goal. And that's a tussle between the forward Yankuba Suso. And Yankuba is one of the fantastic players for Exodus Football Club. And already the central referee Malang Jai has already given the opportunity. And already the player in question, Yankuba Suso, penalized, never given the opportunity. He believed the central referee should have given that opportunity. But the central referee, instead of awarding a foul, wave in for a play on. There we go. And it's a set piece. It's a long one from the half of Kawral to the half of Exodus Football Club. And Exodus currently leading by a goal to nil. Mbading olukafa lekodrong nalben lamoy kang wala ko momo miyalon ne ko ben jibe kang live on LSTV1 kabonang Kerewan Samba Sira Football Field kafa le dron nyinem final oti miyalon ka be play kang Kawral Football Club ote mane Exodus akamunda kabringa force abo nyimume play Exodus man fen soto, and then our Exodus a killing soto follow Kawral man fen soto akamunda ko Exodus be nyato kabring to malamin Omar Jaju wole golo nyin score force apo nyin kono pour ka nyato ka taka di Exodus Football Club wala oto kamala Exodus sai sulata minna dron wolo nyindi koy kana son Kawral yesko anu nin Kawral masko Exodus be kala moti miyalon ko tolle be kala gagné lati nyin ko wala miyalon ne fanko ActionAid di Gambia wala fango ya sponsor wala ko level another opportunity, and already the flag of the assistant referee is up.
Yes, sir. Because the player that was there, he could have just allowed the number 7 the second was there. But the player that took the ball is from outside position. That is spot on. But it's a wake-up call for Exodus once again. They have presented a very poor performance in the second half. We are made to understand Lamin Sayon Rebel. Lamin Sayon, when people were supporting the junior committee to be size, but then this time around, Honorable Jimimano took over the mantle to support Gasso football. Thank you. And the sister is also here with us. Opa, look at the tall like it was number 16, complaining to his officials. And they have to do something if they want to get something. This is the final that matters the most, in their history. But then Kawral still believe miracle to happen in football.
Kawral continue to search and continue to search for an equalizer on the far side. Is a player down injured. What a turnout, massive turnout from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, the home of football in Central River region. And of course Kerewan Samba Sira is the venue, and the final is between Kawral and Exodus. Already Exodus nil, Kawral 1 is the score, and this is the second half. And in case you're just monitoring this game live on LSTV1, a big and a massive tap on your shoulder. Special thanks to the entire management and staff of ActionAid the Gambia, and also to the team of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee under the dynamic and able leadership of Chairman or President Funding Dampa, Vice Chairman Adam Ambalo, Secretary General Abdullah Kamang or Kamana Sise, IPRO Lamin Fadi, Treasurer Fadumbalo, Assistant Treasurer Seni Suso, Field Manager Adama Jao, Assistant Field Manager Lamin Fane, Auditor Mohamed Sawari, Advisors Lamin Mane, Mohamed Sedi Abdullah Kurubali, and of course Ibrahim Afati. We can't thank you less. Of course, this is not just a tournament, another opportunity for the home side. Can they get the second goal here? The center forward struggles. That seems to be a pull signal by the central referee Malang Jai. Malang is ably and reliably assisted by Jibril Mane, Kekuta BI, Buba Jete, fourth assistant referee, and of course Pamo Dungom, of course serving as the match commissioner in this crucial and lively game. The entire supporters at the Kerewan Samba Sira are currently patiently waiting for the second goal, either to come from from Kawral or Exodus? Is it going to be an equalizer for Exodus? Or is it going to be an equalizer rather for Kawral? Or the second goal for Exodus remains the biggest ambition and question? We will definitely get you the quick rundown on their route to the final, where they started, to the quarter-final, semi-final, and here they are in the final. And just to remind you, this tournament is a 24-team tournament. On the far side is Kawral on the attack, and the leading goal scorer is currently struggling against the central defenders of Exodus Football Club, and the forward trying to keep the ball in play for Exodus, and currently Exodus are trying to protect this 1-0 advantage here. Will they be able to hold on remains the question. The boys dressed in their colorful blue and white. This time it is Omar Jaju once again who scored the only goal in this crucial and lively final. What a showdown, what a moment, and Exodus needs to step up. Kawral trying to get the ball on the far side in search for an equalizer. If they are able to get an equalizer, they will either force this game to post-match shootout or get the second to get the entire victory in regulation. Whilst Exodus Football Club will be hoping to either hold on to this 1-0 advantage or get the second. And the second goal for Exodus probably might win the contest, but currently it is a very dangerous scoreline. 1-0 is the current score. 1-0 is the difference between Kawral Football Club and Exodus hoping for win this trophy after 2 years in searching. And whilst Exodus Football Club after 10 years or a decade in waiting will hope to snatch this very important victory. On the far side, Exodus, can they get the second goal? Look at the defense. And the team captain for Kawral Football Club, Adama Balde. Balde Adama, central defender team captain. We will definitely get you some of the stats as far as this final is concerned. Kawral on the attack once again, in trying to unlock the midfield and also the defense of Exodus Football Club. And Omar Jaju drops in for some defensive work. And this time he's been penalized by the central referee, Malangjai. Is another substitution. And Kawral continue to search. Another tired legs of another fresh leg introduced. What a showdown. What a moment. This is their third substitution. There is already a player on the other end who is already taking up, and Kawral has already introduced another fresh leg in search for an equalizer. Will they be able to get it? Remains the biggest ambition, but of course the biggest question. And in case you are monitoring this game live from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, it is live on LSTV1. Ball being taken forward, this time around into the gloves of the netminder, who is currently being asked by his fellow players to calm down, wind down the clock. The information or the message from the players is wind down the clock, wind down the clock. We either have a goal to protect or get the second goal to get this victory. Will they be able to protect this goal? Remains the biggest question. There we go, from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field and live on LSTV1, Parliament Party, and of course Salih Jallo and a lot of other colleagues. This is Omar Jaju trying to retrieve the ball off his marker. This time Omar once again, can he get something from that? Trying to dribble past his marker, calling in for a handball, but the central referee Malangjai is in the least interested this time around. Player rustled and rewarded. What a moment, what a showdown from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, better known as home of football in Central River region. And it is a class in the final between Exodus and Kawral. Who is going to win it? Exodus or Kawral? Exodus will be hoping to win it, whilst Kawral will definitely hope to win it after 2 years in search. Whilst the opponents, Exodus, have been searching for the past 10 years, got beaten in the last 3 finals, and once again hoping to win it. On the far side, player Rasul, team captain, central referee, not the least interested. And of course, Salih, this is definitely entertaining, and we believe we're going to see Samba Balde is already taking off by the technicians of Kawral Football Club, and Kawral has already introduced another fresh leg, and another fresh leg introduced, tired legs taking off. What a showdown. Is that going to be a victory for Exodus Football Club or a victory for Kawral? Remains to be seen. Salih, definitely time is running out, and definitely running out for Exodus Football Club, but we still have minutes that can definitely turn this game over its head. We have minutes to turn this game over its head.
Well, we have less than 20 minutes to go in this encounter. Probably 30 or 15 to be precise. But of course, can Exodus put the game to bed? That is, of course, Omar Jaju.
The team in white and blue. Currently it is Exodus 1. Kawral Football Club nil from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And it is of course live on LSTV1 at the cabin for Live Party. Salih Jallo, and behind camera operations for LSTV as usual is Osman Kamara. It's a long one. Ball being desperately headed out by Exodus Football Club, who tries to hold that ball in possession and currently never given by the central referee. It's another fantastic build-up coming from Kawral Football Club, and this time around, is it going to be a throw-in or an infringement? We have to wait. It's a furious technical area for Exodus Football Club, who are currently having the assistant coach literally complaining against that decision of the central referee, currently having a discussion with the fourth assistant referee, who is currently on the sideline to give advice or to give how to have a discussion with the assistant head coach of Exodus Football Club, Kausu, and of course Kausu Fati. And already we have seen the introduction of Mohamedou Sabali, number 6 for Kawral Football Club, and already we are yet to see any substitution coming from Exodus Football Club. There is currently a player down, and the goal scorer Omar Jaji is trying to support the player, but he's been asked to allow the player to rest. But anyway, it is lively, entertaining from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. What a showdown, what a final, and a final with a massive turnout. Salih, you look at every angle of this football field. These people in Kombos or in Kerewan Samba Sira need support. They definitely need support. The support that is currently coming from ActionAid the Gambia, if it is added, definitely will change the dynamics of football as far as this region is concerned. And this area being the area that has been supporting grassroots football, Salih, if they should have a better footballing pitch here, this will definitely change the dynamics of football as far as this zone and of course this region is concerned. But back to you, of course, Salih, it is definitely a massive turnout, and it is just hard to describe the level of turnout that we have seen here. Probably this might be as a result of the media and publicity put in this final, and I think Salih has been on top of the things as far as the publicity of this final is concerned. I think this is why we have a massive turnout here. Salih, this is just massive at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field.
Massive. We played 27 minutes in the second half. We have less than 20 to go. But did you know that Exodus are yet to make any substitution in this game? And Kawral did many in search for an equalizer. You look at this turnout as if the ticket was not just $40 each. Massive. Spectators across borders. You know what, Papa? Whether they take it or they leave it, Kerewan Samba Sira is the champion of grassroots football in Sira. Let them argue with their keyboards, but this is a clear definition of what they are doing in the rural Gambia to present. Forget about Combo, forget about Serekunda East, forget about Gunjur, the ambience. Look at this turnout here, and the supporters, the viewers all the way in Berlin, Germany, in New Jersey, and of course in New York to present, even in the Netherlands to present. They will be very pleased watching LSTV and seeing community football at the highest order.
Thank you very much, Salih Jallo. And of course from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and of course live on LSTV1, this is Parlamin Fati. Salih Jallo, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. And Sajo Badi, custodian for Kawral Football Club, and currently hoping to get an equalizer from his area to the opposition's area. Around the center circle, it is Kawral once again, Buba Sabali. Buba trying to hold on position, getting that ball down, back heel by Exodus Football Club. Strike comes in, never trouble the custodian. And the supporters of Kawral are anxiously waiting for that equalizer. Will they be able to get that against Exodus? Is now the biggest objective and of course the biggest question. And there is currently discussion between the central referee Malangjai and one of the central defenders of Exodus Football Club.
For we have 11 minutes plus additional time to go in this final, Papati.
We have under 11 minutes of normal time and what is expected to be added on. And Exodus need to hold on to this 1-0 advantage and will be crowned champions. Whilst Kawral Football Club, another opportunity Exodus, timely by the central defender. Adam Abal, the team captain and central defender, is of course marshalling that defense for Kawral Football Club, and this time strongly headed out. And it's a corner for Kawral. Kawral continue to search for an equalizer, whilst Exodus will try to protect this 1-0 advantage. Currently having all his players down in trying to protect this advantage here. Will they be hold on in the final moments of this crucial and lively game remains the biggest task and question. Crowded penalty area for the home side Exodus Football Club, who are currently leading by a goal to nil, and Omar Jajo has been moving up and down from an offensive position to a defensive position. He's doing a fantastic job for the team anyway. This is once again Exodus getting that ball to the center forward. He's trying to hold on possession here. Can they get the second goal? Exodus Football Club trying to lay the ball forward for another fantastic opportunity. Fakeba Suso, but Fakeba could not connect to that as the ball rolls back into the gloves of the netminder Sadio Ba.
Well, Fakeba's caliber past that level. What he can do past that level. But Fakeba could have just, of course, half fine. Of course, the traveling, of course, the number 17, the number 8 rather, or even the number 17 as well. But then, he proved futile. And I saw the coach in the line shouting on the striker. He could have done better. He passed that level, Papa.
He should have done better. He should have done better. That was definitely something that they should have done better. But anyway, the central referee, Malang Jai, has already handed the ball back to the custodian, Emmanuel Jata. Jata Emmanuel and Exodus are still maintaining the same started 11. Or starting 11 that started this crucial and lively final. Proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia. And special thanks to the entire management and staff of Kerewan Samba Sira Sports Committee. On the far side, massive supporters behind these two respective finalists. On the far side, Exodus. Will they be able to hold on possession? Trying to use the left side of the attack in trying to penetrate player Rasul and Malangjai. Very close to the scene, has already given the opportunity. And time running out. And time running out for Kawral Football Club, who needs to score or else they will surrender the giant trophy and whooping $75,000 to Exodus Football Club. Only if Exodus is able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage.
Fadi, I know they will not be happy with my announcement, but it's just 8 minutes for Exodus to write history. It's also 8 minutes for Kawral to write history through his eyes.
It's 8 minutes for Kawral to find the back of the net, or else they will surrender the giant trophy and whooping $75,000. And it is also under 8 minutes for Exodus to get their name in the history books after a decade in waiting. After a decade on trophy drought, probably 2025-26 might be their season. Only if, I repeat, only if they are able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage. And the only goal coming from Omar Jajo in the second half. Jajo Omar 10 broke the deadlock in the second half to give the commanding advantage to the boys dressed in blue and white shirts, blue shorts and blue shorts. Omar Jajo once again trying to urge his fellow players to move forward. And Exodus anxiously waiting for the second goal. Omar Jajo trying to have his way out. Is that going to be a foul? Nothing given by the assistant referee. And Omar will try to regroup alongside his fellow players in trying to get possession once again. Jajo Omar, the only goal scorer, squares that ball on the far side. Decent control, but the flag of the assistant referee is already up. And already up, time running out. And running out for Kawral. Will Kawral be able to find the equalizer? Or will Exodus be able to hold on to this 1-0 advantage? Remains to be seen. Special thanks to every individual currently monitoring this game live from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field and live on LSTV1. Parlamin Fatih at the cabin, Salih Chala, Usman Kamara behind camera operations, and special thanks to every sports journalist currently present with us to cheer and also witness this great and grand final. It is of course the very first time coming to the Kerewan Samba Sira football field, and for the very first time LSTV1 coming to the Kerewan Samba Sira for the very first time, and probably the first, but wouldn't be the last. Salih.
Well, very happy with that decision on the far side. Yes.
a set piece on the far side, and currently a set piece for Kawral Football Club, and Kawral will hope to get an equalizer before the end of the contest, whilst Exodus what a moment and showdown. It is currently at a great position. Sajo Ba, the custodian, has also joined the fray. He has also joined the area. The attacking players in trying to get an equalizer before lemon time, or before the end of the contest anyway. And Sajo Ba has been a proven penalty saver. Anyway, it is currently 1-0 against them. And Sajo will hope to get an equalizer and possibly have the chance to get this game to post-match shootouts, to have the opportunity to clean the trophy for Kawral Football Club. It's a delivery around the area, sailed over the crossbar. Sajo never had the opportunity, and he is still communicating to the player that he should have lowered that ball. And time running out, definitely running out for Kawral Football Club, who need to score, else they will surrender the giant trophy and whooping $75,000 cash prize. And the cash prize is proudly and officially bankrolled by ActionAid the Gambia. The winner will go home with $75,000, runner-up $50,000, and third place, unusual, third place will pocket home $25,000, proudly and officially sponsored by ActionAid the Gambia. It's a glancing header. Kawral Football Club currently down by a goal to nil. Exodus on the driving seat. It's going to be another opportunity for Omar Jaju, centre forward now, currently having a tussle against his marker. Was complaining of something, wasn't happy with the decision. Omar Jaju looking for options, spreading it wide on the far side, trying to connect the run of Yankuba Suso. Yankuba could not connect to that as the ball rolls back to the right back of Kawral Football Club. Kawral currently down by a goal to nil. Exodus on the driving seat. Exodus once again, player Rasul Al Malangjai, central referee, has already given the opportunity. Dressed on his colorful sea green shirt, black short and black socks. What a moment and showdown. What a moment and showdown from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And it is of course live on LSTV1 Parliament Party. Salih Ujalo, and behind camera operations is Osman Kamara. It's a set piece. The boys in blue and white. Exodus Football Club on the driving seat. Another substitution, and the fourth substitution for Exodus Football Club. And that's going to be communication between one of the players for Exodus and the custodian as they're trying to wind down the clock at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. Massive turnout, massive turnout. Salih looking at this, seems to be one of the district football finals in Combo South, or in Combo. The last district tournament final between Tujereng and Tanje was massively attended, just like this one at the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. But this is the home of football in Sira, the home of football Kerewan Samba Sira to be precise. Time running out for Kawral, and Kawral is of course a combination of a group of communities that came together to form this team. And in those communities we have Sare Babu, Sare Yaute, Sare Futa, Sare Yoro, Sare Ngai, Gida, Murtabe, Sare Booty. It's a decent one. Team captain just there in time to clear that ball desperately. Kusalang, Alulai, Sinchu Jaje, Sarem Fali and Sinchu Yero completing the list of communities on that area to get these teams, or to get this team. But already there is a flag up and up against is an opportunity. It's already 2 minutes before the central referee and his officials will surely have the opportunity to get the minutes of additional time. Time running out for Kawral. Time definitely running out for Kawral Football Club, who are currently down by a goal to nil against Exodus Football Club, the home side. The home side Exodus are currently on trophy search for the last 10 years. They've not been winning, and they lost 3 straight finals in the last 3 editions.
competitions and hoping to win it for the first time in the last 10 years. It is currently Kawral who are currently on their way. Kawral on the far side, getting that ball down. The rest in their colorful red and white colors. Kawral, this is Exodus Football Club on some defensive duties. The entire supporters patiently waiting to get this celebration. What's going to be the celebration like? Is it going to be all night celebration, all day celebration, or an all week celebration for Exodus and the people of Kerewan, Samba, Sira? I am just going to wait on what's going to be the atmosphere if the central referee should end these proceedings at the Kerewan, Samba, Sira football field. What a moment, what a showdown. And Kawral Football Club are currently hoping to get a late equalizer. Will they be able to get it? Adama Balde, the team captain, currently on the ball. Gets that ball on the far side. This time, header. And that's a bicycle kick. And it's already a corner. Time running out. Any moment from now, central referee will surely get the additional minute. 3 minutes to be added on. Is it 4 or 3 minutes? Anyway, I think, is that 4 minutes? That was definitely very close. Is that 2 minutes? 4 minutes. He has already signaled 4 minutes. 4 minutes to be added on. They added 2 minutes. Yeah, I think they're going to get that done. The central referee is giving a signal of 4 minutes to be added on. 4 minutes added on. 4 minutes added on, spot on, fourth assistant referee. The central referee has communicated 4 minutes, and that was a mistake. And that's it. Oh yes. It's a decent one.
Thank you. As of course, it is 4 minutes to go here. And others right now are not watching this final minutes party.
What a showdown, and in the final moments of this crucial and lively game. And the central referee Malangjai has already signaled 4 minutes to be added on. And 4 minutes added on. 4 minutes for Kawral to get an equalizer, and 4 minutes for Exodus to hold on. And they're going to be crowned 2025 champions. And this time around, an opportunity. Is that going to be the second goal? An opportunity! And this time saved by the goalkeeper. What a moment for Exodus to get the second goal. But the goalkeeper, the brilliance of Sajaba, has deprived Exodus Football Club from getting the second goal from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field. And it is of course live on LSTV1 at the cabin. Parliament for the Saliu Jalo, Osman Kamara behind camera operations, time running out. Exodus 1, Kawral 0 is the current score. Kawral trying to get an equalizer. Will they be able to get it remains the question. This time Omar Jaju once again, getting that ball on the far side, trying to connect the run of another center forward. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. What a showdown and moment. It is definitely lively. Exodus trying to wind down the clock here. Getting that ball down to Fakeba Suso. Fakeba trying to have his way out on the far side, and already it's a touch, and the central referee Malangjai has already waved for a goal kick. Saliu Jalo, any moment from now, central referee Malangjai and his entire team will bring an end to this contest, and it's going to be massive celebration.
Well, the goalkeeper is down right now. The goalkeeper of Exodus is on the ground, and play continues here, but he picked himself up. Pafati, we have 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in this final touches, Pafati.
What's going to be the celebration, and what's going to be the celebration from the Kerewan Samba Sira football field? And it is Kerewan Samba Sira football field, the home of football. Omar Jaju once again, he will use the opportunity to wind down the clock. Omar will use the opportunity to wind down the clock. And Omar now, the only goal scorer, trying to hold possession for Exodus Football Club. Dribble pass one, still looking for more. Omar Jaju Rasul, and that's a foul, and will use the opportunity to wind down the clock.
Me is going to be Umar Jaju. Umar Jaju's name will be written and remembered if this final whistle goes and Exodus are crowned champions today. The fans have already started celebrating. Fafati, what a moment. This is not. Well, somebody lost his key. Somebody lost his key. He didn't want to be away. It is with us, please. Manola Chabo
and it's a set piece, and it's a set piece for Exodus Football Club, who are currently on the verge of clinching this trophy for the first time in 10 years. For the first time in 10 years, Exodus Football Club, after a lengthy trophy drought, probably might be crowned champions, and champions of Kerewan, Samba, Sira. Omar Jajo wouldn't kick that ball. This time is another tussle, and already the central referee has waited for another corner.
By my watch, in 4 minutes, it is already off. By my watch, the 4 minutes are already off. Look at the fans, they are eager to celebrate what made it happen for them. 10 years in waiting, 10 years of toiling and moiling, 10 years of prayers that hardly reach heaven. Finally, probably today, their prayers will surely reach heaven.
Exodus on the driving seat, and there goes the final whistle. Celebrations installed for the home supporters. And Exodus crowned champions and champions of Kerewan Samba Sira football tournament for the first time in 10 years, and of course live on LSTV. This is where we're going to wrap it up, and it has been Parliament Party. Saliu Jalo, and behind camera operation is Osman Kamara. Until then, special thanks to every follower of LSTV1, and this is where we're going to wrap it up and hand the mic to Saliu Jalo for some presentations.
Wow. DJ, hold on. Wow. What a moment. In waiting, 10 years of toiling and moiling. They came, they couldn't conquer. In 2022, they came, they failed to conquer. In 2023, they came and they lost it. In
because they were really hungry for this trophy. Chasing a trophy for 10 good years, I think it is not a short period. So, for Exodus, it's not very easy. In football, there must be a winner and a loser. So the spirit of football in Kerewan Samba is very, very amazing. If football should be like this in Gambian football, I think there will be no trouble. Two teams clicking, working on, and then a winner in He doesn't speak Manjago. He said he's a Jola.
What the hell?
Yes,
go this side, please? Please, can you go at the back? Organizing committee, help us. We need a big space there, please. Organizing committee members. Fatty, Alima Kojana. Just at the back. We need a big space at the back, please. No. It's a line here. No. The line should be here. I'm not looking. I need a big line, yes. Yes, I'm over here. This side, please. A big line. Can you please share the medals as soon as possible? No. Allow me to step to this. Quickly, please. Camera operator to all that side, please. All that want to take a picture, please. Please. And you have to go far, please. A big space. That side. No one is taking pictures of this side, please. Can we have the one of the matches? One of you, quickly, please. Goes for Buba Sabali of Kawral. Buba Sabali of Kawral is the man of the match. Can you hand over this to Buba Sabali? Madam, yes, you can join. Buba, just stand in front of me. Can you look at the camera, please? Face that camera, Buba, that camera. That side, Buba, please. Because I asked everyone to take photos from that side. Kerewan, Jamanke, collaborate, please. Not very. Not this side. No one is taking pictures of this side, please. Quickly, I need the media panel that side. No! Can we have a team? Kawral! Kawral, please. A round of applause for Kawral FC. Kawral FC. A round of applause. Sportsmanship. Roma. Just pass, please. Okay? Next. Cancel move, please. Quickly. We need this quickly, please. I tell ya. Tell me. Go to the last man. And look. Can you clap for them, please? They deserve to be here. And they deserve a round of applause. Because they put Exodus to the wall. They make you to sit on an egg.
Okay, the two players. Where is the other player, please? Yes. Thank you very much, Captain. Receive this and wait for Jimibala. This side. Hard luck.